Yo, what's good? How's it going, you guys? Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was still off there. Uh, got John Hot Dogs in the chat. Josiah, what's up, Tazuki? What's up, Big Zeke? Box of Light. Mike, what do you mean, Mike? Mike's right here. Bapplesap, I can't even see what you just wrote. Oh, there it is. Hi in all caps. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Got a good couple people in the chat already. So, I'm sure you guys saw the title of the stream here. What I figured we would do today is, I saw a video from this guy in my feed here. And, the video is, fixing TF2 is actually easy. Let me, pull this up for you guys. Yeah, so the video that I got recommended here is called Fixing TF2 is Actually Easy. It's by this guy, Numshki. And so I figured we would just cover that today and get our thoughts and everything, and then hop into some casual, like always. Oh, I know him. You've seen this guy's videos before? Okay, good, good. Well, here, let's go ahead and get it started.
TF2. Oh.
And let's see, turn this off real quick here. Alright, hopping right in. Just gonna let you guys know, this guy does cuss quite a lot, so if you got like little kids or something you don't want to hear it, just, you know, look out for that. But anyways, without any further ado.
Oh my poor child, TF2. If any one of you guys are familiar with TF2's content creating space, being mainly YouTube and sometimes the official subreddit, you will surely know about how dry and quiet things really are ever since 2024. Me personally, I've started playing TF2 in addition to watching TFTubers in April 2022. Although things were really bad back in the days, there was still some sense of a community. YouTubers like Zesty Jesus, El Maxo, Vorob, and Fat Magic, just to name a few of them. All of them made content that shaped my love for the game.
R.I.P. El Maxo, bro. He was one of the greats. He was one of the greats. Just like I said before, he just went out like a meteor, man. He was there, he was huge, and they just gone.
Only that, each
So
year
quick.
had its own personality when it came to the content creating space. In 2022, there was the whole Save TF2 era, which
Yep.
was started due to the insane amount of bots that
I don't know if y'all remember that poster, but I was like one of the first names on that poster. That was a movement I was definitely really behind.
made playing the game literally impossible. And from
Yep.
late 2022 to mid 2023, we got the whole marathon challenge format trend that was inspired by Minecraft YouTubers and their challenges. Not only that, but from mid to late 2023,
What? Wait, hold on. You can't have Muselk on the list of this and then say that he got this idea from Minecraft like anything.
from late 2022
I can't speak for El Maxo and all that, but
to mid 2023,
Muselk had been doing that forever. Muselk had been doing the, you know, Try Hard Tuesday and everything else, and like, can I get this done? Can I do this? Like, even when he went into Fortnite, he was like trying to do all like this like cool like game breaking type stuff. So that was
we got the whole marathon challenge
Unrelated in my
format
opinion.
trend that was inspired by Minecraft YouTubers and their challenges. Not only that, but from mid to late 2023, we got the summer update, which was actually, if I'm not mistaken, the first summer update we had gotten in TF2 since 2019.
Accurate.
And in 2024, the whole Fix TF2 movement started, which eventually fixed the bot issue that had been rampant for nearly a decade. Also,
Has it been that long now? Like, I'm trying to remember, like, so Save TF2, right, was about, like, fixing the bot problem in general, right? So then what was Fix TF2? Or are these both just two waves to basically say, like, Valve, please fix the bots? Like, maybe they did it the first time a little bit, and then it came back and we were like, no, but seriously, like, dude, fix it, bro. We can't play the game. Like, I honestly can't remember now. It's been a couple years.
gave us the final issue of TF2 Comics, issue 7.
Save
After
and
7
fix
years
TF2,
of
please.
waiting between issue 6 and 7. You can
That was really cool. Like, that was one of the things that really, I think, gave us hope that, you know, Valve actually cared about this game a little bit nowadays, is that we got not only that fix, you know, the Fix TF2 movement and all the eyes on Team Fortress 2, but after they actually, like, got a new person working on the game and fixed a few things, they dropped the comic, and we were like, what? Well, no, I take that back. We got the summer update, and then we got the comic sometime after that, and we got the Saxon Hail mode, we got the, like, Scream Fortress Zombie mode, which I get that that's all community, but it was still something different that Valve put in, so it felt like they were like, you know, really like basically giving a shit again.
You can see how active the community was and how hopeful we were.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, throughout this video, this guy uses deers while he's making his point. I don't know what that's about. Maybe that's a channel theme. I'm not sure, but it is kind of funny.
Every year there was a theme, a trend, or a thing that the community talked about. There was always something we looked
Reminds me of the one that hit my car. Stupid.
forward to. But ever since 2024, it's just dead silence. No new trends, no big thing we talk about, and most people are bored of the game actually. TF2 is slowly losing its players.
Well, people are still finding things to talk about. Now it's going to like more of like the quick play route, and like, we don't want this map in the game, we don't want that map in the game, you know, stuff like that.
And many old TF-tubers are retiring or moving to other games. And I am not the only one who have noticed this thing. Valve have actually noticed it. That's why there is a good chance we might get a new Team Fortress game as suggested by the leaks discovered by Tyler McVicker. If I had to make a guess on what we will get, we'll probably get the same treatment CS2 got, where they ported CSGO from the Source engine to the Source 2 engine.
Right, yeah, no, I'm on board with this. I don't think there's gonna be a Team Fortress 3. I think that would be insanely detrimental to not only this community, but it would just like, it would tear apart Valve's reputation as a whole. It would cause chaos in the market. I mean, I can get into the whole like why there shouldn't be a Team Fortress 3, but besides all that, yeah, no, I agree. If we're gonna get anything, and if those, you know, changes to the files mean anything, it's probably gonna be that it's gonna be ported over to Source 2. Like, we're gonna get basically a facelift of Team Fortress 2.
Bring it a new modern look with updated textures and models, with higher poly count, and maybe some small balance changes to help
Also, hi McLarge drink.
modernize the game in some aspects. That's
chat.
where I want to start my video. What changes do I want from a new Team Fortress game to ensure a prosperous future for the game? So before I start with this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel so I can hopefully reach 500 subscribers before the end of this year, and let's get started. I'm going to list everything that is needed to be changed in TF2 after it gets ported to the Source 2 engine, starting from the least controversial things that Valve is going to change without the community even asking, to the more controversial things.
Okay, so this is his hypothetical of what should happen after it's... Okay, so this is the hypothetical that they are for sure going to port it to Source 2, and then he's saying what they could do from there. See, I thought this was just him talking about, like, what they should do just in general, but okay.
I'll see more people disagreeing with me and giving me their nuanced takes, hopefully. So if you think anything that I have listed in this video to be incorrect, or you think there is a better way to approach it, please give me your thoughts in the comments and I will surely read it and maybe reply to your comment if needed. And let's start with the video. The first and most obvious thing Valve would do with Team Fortress 3, just like what they did with CS2, is give it a fresh coat of paint.
Oh!
Now, I know some of you might push back and
Oh, I didn't see that the first time I watched. This is clean. That was clean. Hold on, I want to see that one more time. That side by side was...
The most obvious thing Valve would do with Team Fortress 3, just like what they did with CS2, is give it a fresh coat of paint.
Ooh.
Now, I know some of you might push back
Ooh,
and say TF2 looks perfect as it is, and I couldn't agree more. TF2 is a timeless masterpiece. Everything in TF2 is freaking gorgeous, from the stylized art direction, to the distinct character silhouettes, to the vibrant...
Y'all complain so much at Team Fortress about Team Fortress 2, and then the same community is like, it's a timeless masterpiece. The glaze is crazy, bro.
Not saturated colors. Combined, they make one of the best looking games in the market. There is a reason to why you see so many YouTubers, including me, praising and me trying the fuck out of the art style of TF2 because it is genuinely beautiful and cartoonish in a way that makes it age like...
Maybe not so much this map. I don't know about this map being the greatest example of beautiful art style, but
wine.
Mojave is just so dreary, bro.
Especially when you compare it to older games that released back in 2007. But there's always a room for improvements. We don't need a total graphic overhaul like what CSGO got. Instead, Valve could simply upscale the textures, increase the polygon count on character models and weapons, and touch up the lighting with dynamic shadows, pairing that with updated maps to fit the new models and textures.
So I got somebody already saying in the chat, I wouldn't really like a Source 2 port, to be honest. I mean, here's the thing about this, right, is like, I wouldn't mind it. I don't think it would look bad. It would probably look really good, but more so than like the lighting or the textures or whatever, you know, looking a certain different way. What I'd actually care about is if you're going to port it to Source 2, that way it switches up the code style so that way we don't have to hear about Valve being like, oh, it's spaghetti code. It's hard to do anything in Team Fortress 2. It's hard to change anything or to update anything because it can break the game so easily or cause so many problems just by changing one or two things. You know, that's more about what I care about. I care about them porting it to Source 2, and then hopefully it makes it easier for them in the future to actually work on the game, so hopefully we get more updates to the game, and, you know, Valve actually, you know, starts to pick up the work on this game again, rather than just, you know, 2 to 3 times a year, here's your seasonal update.
Would make the game look 10 times better.
The actual look of a cartoon
preserving
game, I'm
the
not really
iconic
concerned
style
about.
we love. But that brings up a massive question. How do you update the look of nearly 140 maps? That
Oof.
leads into my first hot take.
God, is that how many maps there are now in Team Fortress 2? Is it 140 now, bro? Can you imagine picking up this game, like, if you, like, for people watching in the chat right now, can you imagine that you just downloaded this, like, yesterday? And they're like, oh, you know, by the way, there's, like, you know, 1,000 different hats you can get. There's, like, 160 taunts you can buy. There's, like, God knows how many weapons in the game. There's 140-something maps just in the Valve-approved actual casual pool of maps. And then you want to tell people, yo, you should join community maps? Oh my
TF3
God.
needs to cut the vast majority of TF2's maps.
We got too
Now,
many
I know
maps,
some
bro.
of you would disagree with me and say that more content is better, less content is worse, and you are right to think that way. But let me explain. With an average player base of 20,000 to 30,000 players, having 140 maps available at all times inflates the matchmaking times and completely overwhelms new players. Vaulting most of the map pool is a necessary evil for the health of TF3. What would I do to fix this issue is to simply import all of the official maps to TF3, in addition to some very popular and great community maps like...
Okay. First off, I got to ignore that he keeps calling it TF3. Let's just call it, like, TF2 ported to Source 2, okay? The idea he's bringing up right now is, should we delete maps from Team Fortress 2 so that basically people can pick it up better, right? He's saying there's basically just this overwhelming amount of maps in TF2. And I agree. Now, do I agree that we should delete maps? I don't know about that one. What if instead of deleting maps, because I mean, in that case, you're going to delete a lot of maps that some people actually really like, right? What if instead of deleting them, we had like a certain pool of maps that constantly stay in Team Fortress 2, like the classics, like some of the ones Valve put in themselves. You know, let's keep, like, Dust Bowl, Upward, Badwater. Like, I'm just naming a few of, like, again, the classics, the OGs, right? And then you kept a few that were, like, on a rotation, right? So maybe, like, what if one season you're getting, like, Odyssey, Embargo, Borneo. Well, I think Borneo should stay in the OGs. But anyways, I'm just bringing up a few examples, right? And then, like, the next season... you put in, like, Aquarius, just, I don't know, whatever different map you can think of that you'd want to throw in. So have, like, some maps that stay all year round, some that kind of cycle, and then that way you don't have all the maps in there at one time, because, again, he is correct. It is an overwhelming amount of maps that are in the game right now. Right, Suzuki, yeah. Cycling maps, essentially.
Harvest or High Pass, and leave it at there. But I'm gonna leave the gate open for workshop creators to remaster all TF2 community maps to be imported to TF3, where every year TF3 players are going to gang up and start voting for their favorite map to be added to the game. All of these simple changes, upscale...
Yeah, and if you're gonna do that, have it to where, like, okay, if we're all gonna vote for, like, a favorite map that's gonna get in, have it just be, like, one map. Because, like, right now, one of the most stressful things for everybody is, like, we get all these new maps in the summer, we get some in Halloween that might even stick around, and it's like, okay, like, so we're getting, like, what, 6 to 7 new maps every year? You know, maybe on the low end? And it's like, bro, like he said, we already have 140-something maps in the game. Like, who can keep track of all these new maps?
Textures, higher polygon counts on models, and dynamic lighting will help TF3 look the absolute best it can without jeopardizing the iconic style of TF2. So after giving the game a fresh coat of paint, we need to address the single biggest issue eating it alive.
The new coat of paint that I want is the coating itself. I do not care about, like, overall, like, oh my god, the dynamic lighting.
The horrendous matchmaking system. This is a controversial topic, but I am going to lay out a solution that pleases veterans while keeping things simple enough for new players to hop right in. When it comes to the matchmaking system, we have two parties. The first party is the quick play party. They advocate for a complete removal of the matchmaking system we have currently, and I come back to the original and older matchmaking system, which is quick play. YouTubers like ZestiJesus and Gabar are one of the strongest voices that support this movement. The second party is the status quo party. They believe that the matchmaking system is not broken and it can be easily fixed with small and meaningful changes, like making the game 40 minutes long, just like how it did work with quick.
Making the game 14 minutes long. Have y'all ever heard about that? I've never heard anyone argue we should take current day, modern day TF2 and make each match 14 minutes long. I don't know what bro's talking about with that, but
quick play, or adding the option to scramble teams while also
Dima knows what he's talking about, let me
chance
know.
to vote to extend the playtime you have available for your current map. I can understand and respect both parties, but for me, I lean more into the quick play party, even if I did not get the chance to.
I fit more into the status quo party, I'm not gonna lie. There are some things about the old quick play system that works fine, and maybe even better. But there were some things about quick play that I absolutely hated, and that I'm kind of glad that, you know, it is the way it is now over the way it used to be. You know what? Let me get into that in a bit. Let me let him at least give his thoughts on that.
Try quick play. The matchmaking system we have currently is so broken it's beyond repair. Every year we are bound to at least have the matchmaking system completely shitting itself, getting view times that are around the range of 6 to 7 minutes sometimes. And there are many factors for this issue, mainly the huge number of maps we have in rotation. In addition to the system itself.
Did he say the view time? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm getting what he said correct here.
Currently is so broken it's beyond repair. Every year we are bound to at least have the matchmaking system completely shitting itself, getting view times that are around the range of 6 to 7 minutes sometimes. And there are many factors for this issue, mainly the huge number of maps we have in rotation.
Let me just point this out real quick. If you notice throughout this video is he's saying, you know, sometimes you get stuck in queue forever. This is one thing I noticed. As soon as he like kind of had this box out of the way here, look at the maps that he's queued for and look at the modes that he's queued for. Okay, payload is turned off. Payload, one of the most beloved modes that like everybody plays, is turned off. He's got 7 maps from King of the Hill selected and nothing else, because I'm pretty sure all 7 of it says, where it says 7 maps selected, I'm pretty sure all of them fall within King of the Hill. Just wanted to point this out. This is part of the problem for some of these people that are like, oh my god, it takes forever to get into a game. How many maps do you have turned on? I'm just going to point that out. How many maps, how many modes do you have turned on? Because I had somebody in one of my comments write me like a multi-paragraph complaint about one of the points I made. And they're like, it takes me forever to get into a game of Pipeline. Brother, Pipeline? First off, Pipeline in 2026? Second off, okay, if you want to play Pipeline, fine. Like, I get it. Everybody's got, like, their own favorite map, right? But, bro, you can't be queuing, like, 5 maps and then being mad about, like, I never get a game. Like, yeah, obviously, the only ones you're going to get into that fast are going to be, like, the OG classics that everyone wants to be in. Dust Bowl, Badwater, Upward, Two Fort, Hightower. I mean, like, stuff like that. Those are the ones you'll get pretty much immediately, right? Everything else, bro, if you're just picking, like, you know, I want a select 5 of these niche maps that I like, that's like if I went in and I queued up Brew, Banana Bay, Embargo, and, like, Pipeline, and I don't know. It's gonna take me a hot minute, bro. You might as well tab out and tab back in. Watch a video, watch a tutorial, and then come back. That's all I'm saying.
Around the range of 6 to 7 minutes sometimes, and there are many
At
factors
or
for
correct.
this issue. Mainly the huge number of maps we have in rotation.
You pick more than 10
in
maps,
addition
you'll
to
get a
the
game.
system itself being not that great. We have been suffering with this system for a decade. Literally, the
Suffering?
matchmaking system we have now was added back in Meet Your Match update. 10 years of players complaining and countless quote-unquote small updates that try to fix the system. Yet we still have a broken mess. So what do we actually need to do to fix this issue?
Am I hunting
Step
right
one
now?
is very simple. Remove casual mode entirely.
No.
However, I would keep the casual level badges because those were a genuinely neat addition for Meet Your Match. In fact, let's take it a step further and reward players for leveling up. For example, hitting level 50 could unlock an exclusive, cool looking hat that gives newer players a fun cosmetic goal to grind for.
I agree with this wholeheartedly. I wish they had done this when it started. Like, I don't understand why they gave you all these hats. Like, there's certain goals that they give you to achieve in the game that have no reward other than just, I did it at the very end, right? Like, this would have been a really cool idea. Like, why not have some sort of, like, elite hat you get if you get all the way to the ending of the ranks, right? Now, the biggest prize that I get for having the most elite rank, because that was just something I really wanted to grind for, right? When it came out, I was like, I want that top one, right? And I grinded and I grinded and I grinded and I got there. And you know what I get for that? I get thrown into games where I'm basically carrying a bunch of civilian ranks. They're like, yeah, this game's kind of going south. See if you can save this one for us. I don't get a fancy hat, bro. I just get people going, ooh, that looks like a big rank. Can you help us win this game, please?
While enjoying TF3, once casual is gone, step 2 is bringing back quick play. But to make it work, it needs to be paired with a completely modern, redesigned community server browser. Because let's be real, look at this current server browser UI. It's an
It is pretty
ancient
heinous, I'm not gonna lie.
abomination that desperately needs an overhaul. Now, some people will
I'm not gonna lie, when I look at that sometimes, like the other day I was trying to find just like some cool different servers, right? Like some cool trade servers, some cool like death run servers or whatever, and like, you know, it looking through that list and there's no like picture, there's no preview, there's nothing kind of like distinguishing what they are other than you have to read through the description of very small text. That is a very hideous overlay, I'm not gonna lie.
will disagree with me and argue we should not delete casual, that we should just patch in the missing quick play features like team scramble and
This picture at the bottom right, by the way, if you notice, he said it's an AI generated picture, but it's just basically giving the idea of like maybe a different overlay system that would look a little friendlier, that would be a bit nicer to decipher through. I think the problem with this would be that there's so many new and made up type modes that it would be hard for Valve to actually, you know, make a section for each one over time, right? Like, this is listing a few of the more popular ones, like Death Run, Trade Server, Saxon Hail, stuff like that. But, I mean, like, what about like, Freak Fortress mode, right? What about, Slender Fortress? What about, like, Zombie Fortress? What about, like, Jail Escape type servers? You know, what about, like, roleplay servers, if we still have anything like that? Stuff like that, right? You can't have them all, and so you're still at some point, you know, you're gonna have to be happy with like, you know, a certain census quo, but
40-minute timers. But I view a true quick play system is essential for the long-term survival of TF3. Why, you may ask? Because community servers are the absolute backbone of Team Fortress 2. In fact,
Is that
ever
right?
since the Inferno update, TF2 has always been sustained by its community. Everything from bug fixes to new maps to even the cosmetics comes directly from the players.
True.
Making community servers the main pillar of the game secures its long-term future. I mean, think about it. If another
what is Crackheads Vanilla TT? I don't know if y'all caught that, but that was
what crisis hits, or we have an
Interesting server
influx
name.
of hackers like CS2. Community servers have active moderators who can insta-ban cheaters on the spot. Valve's automated servers simply cannot provide that level
it
of
sucks.
protection across thousands of servers. However, a modern UI alone
I mean, luckily, whoever
won't save community servers if the code
I was gonna say, I mean, luckily this new guy that they hired, you know, within the last like what 2 years or so, went through and banned a ton of the bots and everything, and has been like manually banning cheaters and stuff like that. So that's been cool. I mean, we've definitely seen less and less bots, less and less cheaters. But I mean, yeah, this compared to like having an active moderator in a community server is definitely not the same.
Our matchmaking system does not actively push players towards them. A revived quick play system acts as a direct bridge, seamlessly funneling new players into community-run spaces. By removing casual, bringing back quick play, and overhauling the community browser UI, we ensure that TF3 remains community-driven. This guarantees a far more diverse stream of content without relying on Valve to constantly push updates, while also making it infinitely easier for creators to make fresh content for the game. And now I'll present possible.
So basically, in his mind, have a set amount of maps that are actually like Valve approved, you know, casual rotation style maps. And then basically everything else would just belong to community servers, right? I mean, which is what we have now, but he's saying, like, instead of having so many maps, lessen the maps, and then leave everything else to the community servers. No, let me keep going on that.
The biggest hot take in my video that I think most people will probably disagree with me on, and I'm going to try and explain myself to hopefully convince as many people as I can.
Let me at least say this. I do like the idea of, like, promoting community servers a little bit better, because like he's saying, I mean, the UI that we have now, the overlay to go in and try to like join a community server is ugly. It's hideous, right? And so it is a little bit more difficult to find like a good server that you want to join for stuff like that, for like, you know, different custom maps and everything else like that. And honestly, even though this is a free-to-play game, right? So we're always going to be getting new players over time, and new players are not friendly, or rather, the community server overlay is not friendly to new players, right? They don't know what they're looking at. If I just downloaded the game and that was what I was looking at to try to join something other than a Valve-approved, you know, server and casual, I would be so confused. I mean, what am I looking at, bro?
The balance
and the tick boxes to differentiate them, like, oh, this one has replays enabled, this one doesn't. What?
in TF2 needs a complete overhaul. You see, before both meet your match up.
Real quick, I'm sorry. I'm guessing from how this guy's talking, sorry if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing that this guy's first language is not English. He sounds kind of like maybe Russian or Ukrainian. And if you say that out loud in English, that sounds like how we would imagine a Russian would say it. Fixing their weapons problem. I thought that was funny.
You see, before both Meet Your Match update and the Inferno update, TF2 had a great roster of weapons. Many classes like Scout and Demo had multiple viable weapons to choose from, allowing for a great variety in playstyles. But starting from Meet Your Match, Valve has adopted a horrible design philosophy that was centered around making TF2's casual experience basically identical balancing-wise when compared to competitive. They nerfed countless weapons to the ground and rebalanced a shit ton of weapons in the hope of homogenizing casual and competitive. But if you know anything about these two,
that is the most wholesome looking banny I've seen in years, bro. This looks like this looks like a Mormon, like, come and knock on your door, ask you if you have some time to talk, banny, bro.
two modes, you will realize quickly that it is basically impossible to do so.
Banny.
TF2's design philosophy from the very start was aimed to create a casual, laid-back experience.
He does not look like
Sheldon
Sheldon
Cooper,
Cooper,
play
bro.
the game to relax and not care about winning or losing their matches, as long as both teams were balanced. Many people did not care if some weapons were slightly overpowered, like the Sandman, as long as it meant more variety was available. Valve.
What are you talking about? People hated the Sandman, bro. Like, my modern day Sandman is the Vaccinator. People hate the Vaccinator, as they should. But man, people do not like, in a game like TF2, they do not like being frozen. That is one thing for sure. And like, people were hitting you with that thing from across the map, and you couldn't shoot or do anything for, like, what was it, 3 to 5 seconds? I don't know what you're talking about. People didn't complain about that. Yes, they did.
Not understanding the simple idea led the game to basically killing itself with both the Inferno update and Meet Your Match update. Countless weapons were nerfed to the ground, like the reverse shooter, or the Sandman, or even the fucking base jumper for some reason. For no reason other than wanting to bridge that gap between competitive and casual players, which clearly did not work. There are so many absurd, convoluted rules for
Yeah, honestly, they just end up banning a lot of these weapons in competitive anyway, so... It's like, why nerf it and then leave it nerfed for the entirety of casual if at some point competitive just banned it, you know, from their entire category list anyway.
forced into
Like, let the rest of us enjoy it then.
competitive mood by its community just to drag
But keep the Sandman nerfed to hell, please.
TF2 into the esports scene. If Valve seriously wanted to bridge that gap, they'd have to redesign the entire game from the ground up. And for what? The competitive side of TF2 barely makes up 10% of the player base. Who the fuck actually cares about them? We should be catering to the 90% of the player base, the people who actually wants to play TF2, the real TF2. If you want a hyper-sweetly competitive game, go play CSGO, Valorant or Overwatch. Sorry for the long tangent. So what would I suggest for TF3? It's very simple.
Yeah, it's hard to say because, like, you know, I've talked to other TF2 YouTubers and stuff like that about this same thing, and it's kind of like... It does feel like an entirely different game playing competitive Team Fortress 2 versus playing casual. You know, class limits versus no class limits. People, you know, abusing certain characteristics of different weapons to the umph degree, right? In ways that you wouldn't even think of just in regular casual TF2. And it's hard to say, like, maybe what if we don't base how we change the weapons off of competitive TF2, but we still allow competitive TF2 to have the bans that they want in place, right? I mean, yeah, it is hard to say because he is correct. You're basing the entire game and how they're going to play off of such a small population compared to the rest of the population. And at this point, you know, Valve knows, like, TF2 is not going to be your Overwatch. TF2 is not going to be your next Dota. TF2 is not even going to be like a Marvel Rivals, really. Like, this isn't like the biggest competitive type game, although we do have a competitive scene. And, you know, obviously the wishes of people like Banny and others that really we're going to hope that this would someday take off. It just never has. And after 18 to 19 to pushing 20 years now, maybe we should just accept that it's not. You know, and base it more off of what the overall community wants rather than competitive.
We revert back to the 2014 balance changes, and we start from there. That means that the Sandman combo will be back, the base jumper will be buffed, the Ambassador is gonna have its original range, and most weapons...
You don't want that. Yo, listen, some of the things that this guy is talking about bringing back, though, I don't know if he just wasn't around during that time, or if maybe he enjoyed those things, so he has great memories of those. I remember the cons of these things, bro. I remember the Sandman pre-nerf. I remember the Ambassador, right? I loved the Ambassador back then, right? The problem with the Ambassador is... This is the same audience, by the way, that will complain that Sniper needs to be removed from the game, that he's super unfun. Do you know what the elite spy players were doing back in the day? They were headshotting you for 150 per shot with a pistol, with the Ambassador multiple times from across the map. From anywhere they wanted, really. I mean, I'm talking like I would chase some of these spies down and they would turn around point blank, blast me in the head, and I was dead. Within 1 to 2 shots. Heaven forbid I didn't approach them with full health, bro. These were snipers. I remember you would go to like a practice map, like on a community map, where it was clearly meant for snipers to practice their aim. And right alongside them would be Ambassador spies, practicing playing with the Ambassador. Bro. And it didn't take long, like, I mean, there was like maybe a little recoil, but it went back pretty quick. So it was pretty easy for them to just pull off these wacky headshots, bro. I don't think, overall, most players want that back. I'm just saying.
are gonna be brought back and become viable, allowing for a much...
John DeHill. I remember the old Sandman. I hate bringing up the rose-tinted glasses, but it is such a textbook case of when you want the old Sandman back. Yes, absolutely. These people don't remember, or they clearly weren't there. People hated the Sandman. I don't know if I can remember a weapon back then that was more hated than the Sandman. I'm not gonna lie.
greater variety in playstyles, because the whole competitive thing is a fucking stupid thing that destroyed the game for no reason other than trying to cash out on the big esport leagues that never actually worked. TF2 was and will always be a casual game. Forcing it to be a competitive shooter makes no sense. It completely guts what made the game special in the first place, reducing it to the same generic hero shooter slope dominating the market today. Balancing weapons around competitive play was a fucking diabolical idea.
Well, I also just think it's weird to take a game like Team Fortress 2 and try to make it a mostly 6v6s style competitive game. I've always thought that it should be more like Highlander. Just my honest opinion. I'm like, you have 9 classes. It's not like those other games where you have like 1,000 classes you can pick from, 1,000 characters, and then you choose 6 of them. It's like, no, there are only 9. There are only 9, right? And it's like, well, if that's the case, I get that it would be an absolute nightmare to try to get people's schedule to work so that 9 people can get together for a competitive game and 9 other people can get the game for the same thing. But I'm just saying that to me always made more sense than a 6v6. And also, when you do like the 6v6, meta, it does tend to exclude a lot of the other classes, and it is like you're incentivized to almost have like a certain type of map, that wouldn't be as easy to play with every other class anyway, right? There's a certain style that benefits solely from playing like that as well. So, again, it feels so entirely different than the actual, casual experience.
Idea that shouldn't have lasted a week, yet
I swear people hated the Dead Ringer more back then. Yes, they did. The old Dead Ringer was so broken. It was so broken. I specifically remember playing a spy that like nobody could kill, bro. He was mocking us. I remember like we could hear him in the VC. I don't remember if this was a community map where we could all talk or if it was like in my server or something. But it was just this spy. You would kill him and then he would just run around, get the nearest ammo pack, run back in a circle, just on repeat. He was killing everybody and nobody could kill him.
we've been stuck with it for an entire decade. It is long overdue to cut this cancer out of the game and finally allow some variety in the game. And that, my dear viewers, completes my vision for Team Fortress 3. A fresh coat of paint makes the game feel modern and welcoming to new players, fixing the horrendous matchmaking system.
Okay, so just to cover this, I know we've been talking a lot through it, but basically what this guy is suggesting is that we get ported over to Source 2. We have a lot of maps taken out of the game, and then we just kind of rely on community servers to, give us all the rest of the things that we would want. TF2's community can have its imagination and run wild, right, in the community servers. Bring back Quick Play with everything that Quick Play had alongside it. Have a better UI so that it kind of advertises community servers more, and then basically revert all weapon changes back from like, I think it was Meet Your Match where he says in the video. It's somewhere in here where he referenced it, but I think it was like 2000. Oh, here we go. Hold on. I think it's right here where he said it.
We revert back to the 2014 balance changes, and we start from there. That means that the Sandman combo will be back, the base jumper will be buffed, the ambassador is gonna have its original range, and most weapons are gonna be brought back and become viable.
Yeah, that would just be a mistake. Okay, but yeah, I mean, so overall, I think he presented his points well. I think he has some good ideas. I think he has some ideas that to me really don't matter, and I think he has some bad ideas. So good ideas, bad ideas, and kind of don't matter ideas. The one that doesn't really matter to me and a lot of the community is the new coat of paint. As far as the graphic style goes, that's something that, I mean, you can download mods for that. Like, honestly, it's kind of who cares. The new coat of paint that most all of us want would be the actual code change, bringing that over to Source 2, so it's easier for Valve to work on the game as a whole, right? As far as the weapon changes go, no, I don't agree with that. Do I think that, yes, we should stop basing it off of how competitive, want the weapons to be? Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. I've been down with that for years. But some of the changes that he specifically mentions in the video were nightmares, bro. They were terrorizing lobbies. I can't speak for the base jumper. I really don't know even what happened or what the case was with the base jumper. But like the old Ambi, the old Dead Ringer, the old Sandman, good lord. Leave that nerfed. As far as the meet your match, it's one of those things that not only do I personally not, when I say meet your match, hold on, quick play, because he was suggesting bringing back quick play. As far as that goes, I don't particularly care about bringing it back to quick play. I was there for quick play years ago. I was there through different forms of it, and I don't think realistically that's something that Valve is interested in doing. I don't see Valve ever actually getting the manpower back just to change that back to revert that back to quick play, right? Because again, you are going to need some people, some manpower for that, and I don't particularly think it's going to be on the top of their list of things to do. There were some things about quick play that were nice and that worked. There were some things about quick play that I absolutely hated. One of the things I hated about quick play was when you were in the game, the ability to basically restart the map, to scramble teams at any point, to switch teams whenever you want. I disagree with those wholeheartedly. Again, I mean, it's one of the big opinions that separates me versus like somebody like Zesty. I'm more of like when you're on a team, you die with the ship type, right? Like you stick with your team. If your team loses, you lose, right? I do wish there was like a better auto balance system to make the games more fun and more fair in general. One of the ideas that I brought up before was like maybe if in the first 60 seconds or 30 seconds when all that's, you know, starting up, if then you could pick your team and kind of go from there, right? So it really is like just hey, you pick this, and if you die with this team, you die, right? I currently, the current system of auto balance bothers me. I hate the fact that you can come in with a whole team of friends and get team swapped in the middle of the game. That is so annoying and asinine. I hate that you can be on a team and literally have helped your team push all the way to the final point and the game will switch you on the last 10 seconds. I've seen it happen multiple times to me. I've seen it happen multiple times to other people. That's super annoying. But some things about quick play were nice. Being able to find, you know, a certain map that you want through whatever means, like community or, you know, Valve official quicker. And it is nice to find the maps that you want. One of the only other cons I could think about of bringing back that form of quick play though too is I do think it would bring more opportunities for people to basically never play new maps. I do think that could build a bad habit of like people just sticking to like the classics that they want and rarely ever going to the new maps. And I do like that at least now there's kind of like this I don't know, like it benefits you to turn on more maps so that way you can be, you know, get into a game quicker. I think this way does, at least let me say it this way, I think this way does at least incentivize people a little bit to try new things, to not just stay in the same cycle of like, I'm just going to play Dust Wall, I'm just going to play Pipeline, I'm just going to play this, and this other map, right? I do think that there's a ton of people right now in Team Fortress 2 that are unwilling to try new maps. Like, they just automatically, in their head, they've just already decided every new map that gets in the game is trash. It's I'm not going to enjoy it, you know? I'm not going to know it, so I'm going to have a bad time, and they just avoid the map, and then it's like, they have to find out slowly through the rest of the community, like, oh yeah, it's actually a really good map. Oh yeah, you haven't played Odyssey yet? Yeah, Odyssey's goated. Oh, you haven't played Aquarius yet? It's got some mixed reviews, but Aquarius, in my opinion, actually goated, right? Redwood, incredible map. Shorelight, incredible map coming from this update. So, that's just my opinion on this, but overall, I wanted you guys to see this video. Again, this guy, his name is Numshki, so feel free to subscribe to him, check him out, leave your opinions on this video. Fixing TF2 is actually easy, and yeah, let me read some of y'all's thoughts on this before we get going into casual here. Auto balance for sure needs a rework. Yeah, agreed. Get rid of it, bro, or just a massive rework and a vote kick rework. Vote kick is actually working pretty well now, though. I would say. I would say personally, especially now that it's going to like a just almost more of like a majority vote rather than needing like, you know, all 12 people to vote. It's not a case of not willing to try. It's that games and anything that isn't payload lasts less than like 10 minutes. Wait, hold on. It's not a case of not willing to try. It's so like if you're joining into a game late and say it's not payload, like it's just ending too quick. I mean, I would say honestly just re-lobby. That's what I do. If I really want to try a map, I'm just gonna like turn off certain maps and leave that one solely, so I can't experience it, right? Like, that's how I had to play Dryfield, because I started playing some of the summer maps late, and, like, Dryfield, it was like nobody wanted to play that map, even though it's good. I'm clearly in the minority, but Meet Your Match is fantastic overall. The big cons are joining end-in or ending matches, cheaters, and auto balance. Yeah, I mean, I know there's people that get really irritated about, like, joining a game, like, you know, towards the end or whatever. I mean, sometimes that's fun. Sometimes that's a challenge, though, too. I can't tell you how many games they throw me into at the end because, again, of what I mentioned earlier, where, like, I've got a higher rank in the TF2 balance system or whatever. So a lot of times they'll throw me on a team that is getting their ass just completely handed to them. And it's kind of like Valve being like, you wanna try to help them bring this back? And it's like, sure. You know, it's a fun little challenge that maybe it wasn't what you originally thought you were signing up for, but it is fun to experience sometimes. You know, instead of just let me get this from start to finish, have a fair shot. It's more of like a test of like, how good are you? Do you think you can bring this whole team back? Good luck. Sometimes that's fun. I play new maps only on Halloween because I think it's the only reason for me to play these maps. Oh my god. Bro, you are truly built different. That is one of the biggest times for people to avoid playing the new maps is Halloween. Eric Olson, thank you for the subscribe. I would say because, like, again, like, those maps, bro, they're covered in, like, the bosses, the crit pumpkins, the spells, all the different things that can get you killed on top of random crits. Oh my god, dude. The traps. You are truly built different. Auto balance could be way better if it didn't target teamed up players and wouldn't trigger within the last part of a game while CP payload, attack defender on last, and while cough cap times are less than 130. But some of the maps have big ass sightlines, so I want to curse the enemy sniper's family tree. No, I totally get that. And then just imagine those maps that already have the big sightlines that you're trying to avoid the sniper on. Imagine as you're avoiding him, there's a sniper with there's a spy with the reverted ambassador. Just taking pop shots at you faster than the sniper can even get him out, bro. You gotta dodge two people trying to take your head off. It's crazy. And then if you try to shoot him back, he just pulls the dead ringer, runs back with full health. I mean, Scream Fortress has so many maps. They do. Oh my god. When we get that update to roll around here, you know, in just a few months, what is it, like 20 maps that they throw in? Like, every time there's like 20 maps or more to pull from now in its own section. It's just crazy, dude. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and jump into casual here. Let's get the music back going. Did you guys enjoy that video, though, overall? He did a pretty good job on it. He's at least well-spoken on his opinions, you know? Turn this down a bit on my end. No, that was goofy, but well-edited. I saw the last bit, and I'm not a fan. Oh, jeez. Well, damn. Well, I thought at least give us something to talk about, right? It's an opinion piece we could get going from. I'm still trying to hear from Wheezy and some other people if they know more about the changes that were made on GitHub. I get that the 27th passed, and we didn't see any like update to MVM or anything, you know, happen yet. But I'm excited to at least know that those things are happening right now. And so there's a lot of people that really think it's going to happen this year instead of, you know, Valve waiting for like the 20th anniversary or something lazy that they could easily do. Or they could just put it off. Now it's got me wondering, like, is the summer update about to drop like next month? Is it going to drop during Scream Fortress like they kind of hinted at, where they were like it's going to be somewhere around the Scream Fortress season? Or is it going to drop in like November? Like, the next 3 months have me so like on edge of like, what day am I going to hop online? Or I'm going to be doing something and I'm going to get a ping or I'm going to get something. Somebody's going to be like, bro, it's here. You're going to be in the kitchen. Your phone's going to blow up. They're going to be like, bro, the update just dropped. The Man vs. Machine update is here, bro. It's here. It's not a drill. It's not a joke. It's here. Personally, I believe TF2 would benefit more from a monthly map rotation to try and reduce the map bloat. Yeah, I mean, something like that. I don't think people want to see maps deleted for good. I mean, well, I say people. let me say like the majority. Okay, I don't know that the majority of players want just a ton of maps deleted, because somewhere in there you're gonna have some people get their feelings hurt, right? They're gonna have like their couple favorite maps. Like for me, if you listen to the community as a whole and then just like deleted off of that, they're gonna delete Embargo and I'm gonna be pissed. They're probably gonna delete Aquarius and I would be pissed, you know? And for other people, I'm sure there's gonna be maps that you would like that they're gonna delete. What if they deleted Junction? Because although Junction is like a classic from back in the day, a lot of people don't like Junction, right? Fulgur took forever to get in, and that's a good map. You know, there's a few that I wouldn't mind being taken out. Hadal, probably top of the list. But again, like that's me deciding, right? I think it would be kind of nicer if, again, like you said, it's like a couple classics that are here. So like, let's do, okay, classics. Junction. You can't even technically call Moss Rock a classic. Mountain Lab, Mercenary Park, that's from Valve, so why not leave that? Gorge. Egypt's from way back in the day, so we'll keep that just cuz, right? So like, a couple select few maps that stay in rotation all year. Gravel Pit, let me not forget Gravel Pit. You know, your ones from Payload, so like Badwater, Borneo, Barn Blitz, Gold Rush, Hoodoo, Frontier. Pier was kind of new. Thunder Mountain, Upward. Okay, right? And then you kind of cycle out some other ones, you know, seasonally. That could be an idea that I think would work better maybe than just deleting maps and people being sad about, oh, I'll never get to play Citadel again, I'll never get to play Aquarius again, you know, etc., etc. Okay, I'm going to throw in a few maps just that I want to play, though. Not Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain's always super long. Bro, I was going to put out a video, by the way, of me, you know, reviewing Pier with you guys and showing you guys all the cool stuff I thought you could do in the background. I was reviewing that video the other day. I can't believe how many times I said the words like and right. I was like, right? Right? And so like, right? Bro, I said that like 100 times as I was just going through like this little 20-minute portion of me going, I was like, bro, I'm deleting this. I'm not putting my audience through that. Oh my God. I was so mad at myself. I was like, I can't believe how many times I said that in the span of a 20-minute, you know, video. Okay, Shark Bay. Let's leave that on, actually. I'll play a game of Sweden if we get it today. Boardwalk. High Pass. Altitude. Moss Rock. Let's turn off Dust Bowl. I'm not in the mood for that long style game right now. Brew. And I want Dryfield. That'd be cool with that, actually, yeah. You know what? I'll even play Mojave. It's not that I hate Mojave. It's just that it's the vibe of Mojave that I don't quite vibe with. I was just watching part of the VOD. Yeah, I do think the MVM update is coming this Halloween. Everything is pointing towards it right now. Do you know, like, specifically... Do you know, like, anything specifically that they've changed in the GitHub? Like, can you name any of the changes just by what you've heard, Wheezy? Oh my God, we got a game of Dryfield. Yo, rare pick. Rare pick. Let's go. Let's go. Don't get my hopes up, man. I mean, bro, it's to the point where even, like, Zesty was saying he thinks it's looking like we're going to get it this year. Like, based off of what they've seen on other years where, like, the GitHub gets updated and then something big comes around the corner. I mean, they have had a year to do this. And keep in mind, they didn't think... You can tell they didn't think this was going to be such a big idea. Like such a big deal. Like, they thought they were just going to treat this like a seasonal update, basically. Where they could just, you know... They thought this was going to be like a seasonal update. Where they could essentially just put a few maps in, you know, copy the code, paste it, and then their job's done. But with MVM, it was such a long line of really good maps, and then on top of that, probably some scripting that they didn't really approve of, honestly. Like, they were probably, like, looking at, like, okay, here's what this map maker kind of suggested the bots to do in this map, and it didn't fit their vision of, like, what MVM should be. That's what I'm assuming probably happened. Like, there's some custom bosses that have been put in some of those custom MVM maps that are, like, nutty. And I could see Valve being like, that's not quite what we want. Like, we like your map, but we don't like, you know, the suggestions that are there for the bot scripting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. Can you distract that heavy for me? That would be the best thing you could do. Alright, well. I tried, but... honestly, maybe what I could have done is I could have, like, gone for, the people closer to me first. I want Aussie Fist of Steel and Warrior Spirit Golden Bear Hands. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they're gonna make Golden Bear Hands. Like, I could see them maybe changing the band on the Warrior Spirit to gold, but I honestly don't think Warrior Spirit is gonna be on the list of, like, weapons they're gonna Aussify. Because it'd be like, I don't think it would get as much use. I don't think people would be raring to get that, you know, as compared to, like, other Aussies you could make for the heavy. Fist of Steel, I could see that. Or like a golden Gloves of Killing. The Killing Gloves of Boxing. I could see that being a bigger deal, like people actually wanting that more. Uh-oh, is that a spy? Oh, hi there. Hi. Alright. The claws being gold would be awesome, but sadly it sucks. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people would use it. It's that map is funny to use as, like, not the map. That weapon is fun to use as a mean sometimes, but besides that, you really don't see a lot of people use it at all. I did forget the little buff they added to it where it does sometimes drop, like, little health packs. That was cool. Yo, no way. We got Trainsaw Lizard in here. Trainsaw Lizard. I wanted to take an optimistic view that they want to do some actual game design, or that simply they don't have the dev time working on Deadlock. Yeah, I mean, that's also true. Maybe they've had to, like, they want, you know, some extra manpower behind what they're doing right now for this update, and it's like, you gotta pull people from Deadlock, which is, you know, that's Valve's main priority right now, it seems like, as far as gaming goes. So I could see that, yeah, taking some time. Them trying to figure out what to do with that. I think we got this one held, boys. This map is really, I've already said before in a video, but this map reminds me of, like, a better version of High Pass. And I do think it's cool that you can put a sentry either up here above you, like basically in that area on the opposite end, or that you can put it... ah, jeez. How is that pirate still alive, bro? Oh, no. I don't know if he's going to be able to take it by himself, yeah. Tied it up, boys. But those little sheds that are on the point, they kind of are covered on one side. And so if you put a sentry on the side that the enemy's coming from, they usually won't see it when they go for the point, and it'll begin firing them. It kind of, like, gives it safety. I'll shoot what I'm talking about. Yeah, that should work. Vaccinator is so busted, man. The Vaccinator, of all the weapon changes that I want in the game, that is tier 1. That is absolute top of the list. I hate that weapon so much. That weapon deserves old Sandman level hatred, bro. That is the most unfun thing for, like, the Scout, the Heavy, insert other class, because I know, what's his name's made a whole video or a whole, like, presentation on this, Fish on a Stick. That weapon is so insanely unfun to go against, dude. It needs something to make it easier to go against, honestly. There you go. Oh. What? Yeah, you're the reason he lived. You're the whole reason he lived. My god. Vaccinator kind of bad. Yeah, true. Vaccinator very bad. Vaccinator very annoying. And I know it's fun for medics to use. It gives them, like, some cool variety, so I feel bad with that. But at the same time, it's like, bro, that needs to be nerfed so bad. Yeah, but if you just had, like, a good soldier and you just had communication like they do in competitive, again, like we've already discussed now multiple times, regular casual is not like competitive. It feels like a whole different game, bro. Trying to do that level of coordination in a casual lobby is just generally not going to happen. this way. Felt that was a spy. Thought that was a spy. Switch classes mid-round, fake Joey. I switch classes a lot, bro. I know I get this idea that because like me and Dane and other people are, you know, are more infamous to main classes, that's like we're supposed to stay that class or that we're gonna be that all the time. But no, I mean, depending on how the team's doing, it's very likely that your favorite TF2 YouTuber, whatever, whoever they are, is gonna end up switching. Ooh, ooh. Come here. I love making pyros miss their air blast timing. Sometimes just like shaking my mouse, like just doing that, will make them think that I'm about to shoot. And it's enough to get them killed. Love it. Let me pull out. Get out of dodge here. Is that a spy? Scout was giving me spy vibes. Dane admitting to doing this too. Yeah, you're not going to see Dane playing engineer the entire game, especially like if he can tell it's not the move for his team, bro. I've seen Dane play multiple different classes. It's a good sniper, I know, I remember that. I think I was on a team with him once, and like our team was getting dominated by this sniper, so he just went sniper and took the sniper out himself. It's kind of funny. People in the server were like, whoa, we didn't know he could do that. Okay, I gotta bail. Yo. I guess the bat, but it's like useless. A Aussie bat would go hard. So I think Scout mains would really like that. Or an Aussie fan of war. That could be pretty cool too. No, wait, we're losing this? I thought we were greatly in the league. You know we could see your outline, right? Let's see. Let me back up with you, medic. If he knows the way around, he doesn't. Oh, whoops. Aussie fish. Most needed. Most needed MVM Aussie we can think of. Dane casually convincing the entire community to run shotgun heavy. Yeah, what if that was actually the plan all along? He didn't actually believe that it was viable. He was just like, yo, let me get a bunch of people. Let me encourage them to play shotgun heavy so that way it's easier for me in lobbies. Oh my god, these spies, bro. Oh. Oh, fuck that. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Let's go over here, med. Heavy up top. See if we can get on this. Can anybody get this heavy? Can anybody even hurt this heavy? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. We gotta get on the point, though. We gotta get on the point, guys. Come on. Help me! What's on there with me? Okay, cool. As a scout player, I want the Aussie pistol. I just don't know if Valve would be interested in doing that, though. I mean, that's gonna be... That'd be a very coveted, you know, multi-class Aussie, honestly. It would have to be a ton of money, too, honestly. In the marketplace, I mean. And considering most of the Aussies are more, like, you know, class targeted, like, you can only, like, use them as, like, one class. I just don't know if that's something Valve would be interested in doing or not. Is putting something that, like, what's the word? Exclusive? Inclusive? Into an Aussie. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I think we got this. We gotta hold it for 45 more seconds, though. Unfortunate. Alright, let's get that heavy out of here. Distract the med, distract the med. Beautiful, beautiful. Med down. No, still not letting you do that. Go away. Pyro. I think we got this one in the bag. Maybe. I mean, not get too confident here, but I think we got it. What is that? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. GG. GG, boys. GG. We'll take it. Good first game. Hey, it's funny that we saw you. The medic called Canadian Wizards my friend, and he says hi. Was an honor to play with you, man. Nice to meet you. What was that? Nanny Master P. Yeah, it would. Like, if they released, like, a, an Aussie shotgun or an Aussie, shotgun or an Aussie pistol, I think they would have to be exceedingly rare, and they would be worth a ton of money, dude, honestly. I don't know that it has to be, like, pan-level rare, but, I mean, it should be a bit rare, for sure. I'm still all in for the Aussie Hugo long heater. Damn, that would look sexy if a golden dragon head. Let me see. Let me see this. So imagining this is all gold. Honestly, I was doubting you so hard when I was reading you, when I was reading your comment. But I'm seeing the vision right now, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I can see the vision. That would look pretty sick, honestly. Maybe you could make, like, the eyes, like, red or something like that, too. I need to see somebody make, like, a version of that. Hold on, hold on. Let me see. Let's do display capture down. Let me see if I can find an example online here. Australium Huo long heater. Let's see. Did anyone even attempt this? Ugh. Actually, no. I'm really not seeing a good attempt at this at all. I'm not even seeing an attempt at this, to be honest with you. I, like, can't find one. I'm seeing, like, some weird, like, reskin versions of things, but that's really about it. Dang. Unfortunate. I wanted to see that. Because, like, I can see the vision now. I wasn't thinking of it before, but I can see it now. Alright, let me switch back before I end up going into a game holding a Huo long heater. One of the worst possible fates I can think of. Liz? Who is Liz? Can't think of who that is. Some of the people that add me, like, way earlier, I need to, like, remember to, like, give them a nickname, so that way when they change their names constantly, I can remember who they are. The Aussie Holiday Punch? Nah, that'd be so mid, bro. I don't want golden fuzzy mittens. Well, I gotta go now. Take care, lad, and have a fun stream. Thank you, Nanny. Thanks for coming by. Thank you for the follow, too. Appreciate that. Aussie Katana would go hard. Let's see. Oh, that was you, Train Saw. Yeah, I thought the profile picture looked familiar. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was you. But no, today I'm just trying to do some solos. Oh, my God. I joked about this earlier, but an Aussie brass beast would be so sexy. The consequences of that could be that more people would play with the brass beast, though. Ugh. I want, I mean, I'm assuming if we get Aussies, there's only gonna be a couple. At least that's my honest hopes. Because I wouldn't want them, like, just dropping a ton of Aussies. That's going to make, you know, the remaining Aussies feel, like, a little bit less special if, like, you know, Aussies are everywhere on, like, every type of weapon. But if we were to get, like, one Aussie for heavy, I think for me it would be a melee. And I would love for it to either be the Fist of Steel or the Killing Gloves of Boxing. Yeah, I was trying to see if there's any other I could think of, but no. Like, the Eviction Notice would be so lame. Like, you could easily make that an Aussie, and it would be a good-looking Aussie. But it's just, like, you know? Aussie Sandwich and make it Islander rare. Yeah, that'd be crazy. What if they no, never mind. No, I don't think that would look good. Never mind. I was gonna say, what if they made an Aussie Printy Machete? I just don't think that would look good, though, honestly. This look like it would make sense. Hi, everybody. People are beating me with melee items here. Hello. Hi. Alright. been running the Killing Gloves of Boxing, the Deloka's Tomislav. Interesting combo. Very interesting combo. When you kill them with the Killing Gloves of Boxing, do you immediately switch to the Tomislav? Uh-oh. Hi there, sniper that saw me. Whee! Ooh, almost. No! Why are y'all already... Oh, they don't have a teleporter. Okay, cool. I was gonna try to dive bomb their teleporter, but I don't think they have one. Well, that works out great then. Never mind. Switching back to heavy. Aussie Fish, bro. Aussie Fish would go hard. Aussie Banana, again, like, I would be cool with that as, like, a reference to Donkey Kong, but would it really make that much of a visual difference from a regular banana? I'm just saying, like, it would have to be something more standout. You need that one heavy shoulder bash weapon idea from one of your older videos next update. Dude, I don't know if we're ever gonna get, like, an actual new weapon in Team Fortress 2. If we did, bro, I could see that being, like Valve doing a send-off to Team Fortress 2. As sad as that would be to say, like, that's honestly what I could see Valve doing something like that. Like, it would be like a Left 4 Dead style, like, alright, you guys, we're giving you a new weapon. It's gonna be a lot of fun, okay? Y'all enjoy this for the next however many years you're gonna play TF2, because we are not gonna be updating this game anymore. I could see it being something like that, but just trying to be spy paranoid here. Alright, let's move in. Move in. Alright, and push. Is that a level 1 that's hitting me right now? Alright, sure. What is that, bro? Oh, I see. Alright, whatever. Oh my god. Is that dead yet? Good. Whee! Joey, have you tried the TF2C custom heavy weapons at all? No! Were you the one that left the comment for me to do that? Because I honestly did mean to do that, I just forgot. I do actually want to check those out. Do you, since I'm assuming that you have, do you like the heavy weapon concepts they have? Do you think they're, like, worth looking at? Oh no, there's a troll under the bridge. I think that the TF2 send-off update kind of was Jungle Inferno update. No. I don't think that was what that was at all. I think that was Valve intending for something to go well that went very poorly, and that was their fault that it went poorly, to be honest. How did he get a level 3 up here already? With our team doing, like, as well as they were doing here. Confused by that. Is it gone? Nope. I got you, Heaven. Here you go. Alright, let's do it. Nice. Come on. Nice! He got stuck on the door. Let's go. Oh, that's a whole sniper. Never mind. Alright. Maybe I can get to the cart. Yeah. Wanted to do this so I can get covered from the sniper here. Oh my god. Not going so hot. Not going so hot. I'm crouching in real life, bro. Can I get my banana? Ah! So close. Doing a TF2 send-off is a bit weird. It's really cheap to maintain and has a decently sized player base and its own micro-commie. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe like way in the future, like if this game is just like abysmal numbers, like it's really like no one's playing it, like Left 4 Dead type numbers. I ran into 4 people and I had to sneeze. That was really inconvenient timing. Ugh. But yeah, I mean that would be the level of like I don't think TF2 is anywhere on the level of priority where they want to like make new weapons and have to deal with the complications that would come with that. Like, you know, the weapon's probably gonna need balancing. The competitive, you know, scene's probably gonna have something to say about the weapon, you know, whatever. And it's so I'm just saying, like, it's a level of work that I don't think Valve cares to do. Essentially, that's why I don't see it happening unless it was like, all right, guys, come on, we gotta come together and make one more like big update for TF2. And this will be like the last one, guys, you know? Now, who knows? I mean, what if we get ported over to Source 2 someday finally, and they're like, you know what, this game's so easy to like actually update now, comparatively to how it was, that, you know, maybe we will, you know, do major updates again. If that ends up being the case, then who knows? Maybe then we could get new weapons again. But it's so weird because nowadays, like, we do still get updates that are like worth mentioning updates. Like, we get really cool stuff in the game, but like the one thing that's been missing has been weapons and like weapon changes. If you guys have noticed that, like, that's like the one major thing where, like, if you really think about what a major update, you know, used to be to everybody and what people agree is like a major update. Because, I mean, according to Valve, if you go on their wiki or whatever, like, our seasonal updates are major updates, right? But really, one of the only things that are missing from those updates, compared to, like, what people all considered as a major update, is weapon changes. Like, we got new cosmetics. You know, we got new maps. We got some things nerfed or buffed or whatever. But we've never got new weapons in, like, what, since Jungle Inferno, essentially? Hi there. Let's push out. Please get this soldier out of there. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. Watching my back real quick here. Oh, God. Heavy, heavy. I gotta bail. Trash man killed by the scout. I want 30 shotguns taped together as a minigun for the heavy, bro. Nah, just make that like a one shotgun. Like, make it so that it's so much damage at once that you can basically make it like a primary. It's a one-shot kill shotgun, but it's only like works effectively from close range. So you have to, like, you know, work your whole way of playing around that. Dude, oh my lord. This is gonna be a rough one. Where's our teleporter entrance? Because I saw that we have a teleporter exit, but not the entrance. Alright, I'll watch out for the... That's crazy. That's the spy that just bumped me. Nice. There we go. Get him out of the way this time. Alright, hopefully there's not another one. Bro is just spraying. Bro is not even aiming. He's just spraying. There's a sandwich I meant for you. Oh my god. Oh, lord. Thank you. Okay. Get this scout out of here, bro. Nice. Nice. This heavy way overcommitted to that. Should have just ran the second he saw the Uber. Can I get this sniper out of here, please? Oh my god. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nice. Come on, guys, push. Where's my team, bro? No! Don't tell me I did all this for nothing, please. Oh my god. Where's my team? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, they're on point. They're on point. Telly around corner. Speaking of Telly, where is ours, bro? I would be so happy if they did weapon changes. What weapon change would you actually want? Like, we're like, okay, there's probably a couple. So, like, give me, like, a top 3. Like, for me, my first choice would be taking the vaccinator completely out of the game. Or just nerfing it to absolute hell. No, 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 no. Ew. Oh, my God. We were so close, boys. You know what would have been really great right now? A teleporter! Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes! Alright. Engineer named. I'm playing on the toilet right now. Beautiful thinking. Not the toilet part, but the teleporter part. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. Ah! At least stopped it from rolling backwards, but it's not saying much. Come on, boys. Come on. Dude, and we're being spawn camped. My god. Okay. Get out of my way. Dude, not the time. Oh my god. I'm going for it. We're not gonna be able to pull this off, are we? We're like literally right there. We are right there. Alright. Gonna have to do this the right way. Oh, we got spawn killing demo nights. This is gonna be rough. Carts rolling back already. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Okay, push him. Push him out of the way then. Go, guys. Go, 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 go. We're not gonna have this forever. Go. Go. Guys, please, please, where are you? Guys, please, where are you? Just push the cart. Just push the cart. Come on. Come on. Guys, guys, touch it. Touch it. Astro! On the cart! Yes! Woo! Oh, my lord, bro. Okay. These are things you just learn over time playing the game. You play more with the objective in mind than the whole, like... I don't know what Astro's doing, but I'm just glad he got back on the point. I'm getting clipped by Bob. Who's Bob? Is that the sniper guy? He's a good sniper. Yeah, there's certain classes that it's like it's really not hard to get kills on the heavy whiff, so if they're like using this for like a montage video or something, it's like good job, I guess. Yo, Shanister! Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Appreciate that. Oh shoot, we already lost that level 3 I was trying to build. They don't call them slap nuts for nothing. I would like for a weapon for heavy that's just a giant bird that you send out to attack with an unlimited. How big is this bird, bro? Does heavy get like a vulture? He gets a dinosaur? He can just unleash on the other team? That'd be insane, bro. Oh my lord, I can't even move away in time, bro. Ah. I appreciate that engineer at least tried to help me move that. Okay, let's go. Let's go, heavy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ow! They still have... Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Didn't realize they still had that up. We're gonna need... Let me just help our other medic here. See if we can get an effective push here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is not good. This is not good. Ooh. Thank you. Go for it. Go for it. Oh, please. Please take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit. No! Fuck. Let me see if he's back yet. Dude, get out of our spawn. Spy? Help me at all? No? Okay, beautiful. We have an Uber. We have an Uber. Oh my god, can I get a heavy? Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's push, let's push, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, boys, go, 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 go. Get in there. Get in there. Yes, yes. To the left, to the left. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Boys, let's go. Awesome, awesome. We got you, soldier. We just got our priorities right now. Alright, I got back up. Let's push the cart. Let's push the cart. Come on. Come on. Nope. No dying. No dying. No dying. No dying. No dying. No dying. I got you, boys. I got you. Got you. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think we lost our heavy from earlier, but that's okay. We're pushing the cart. We're in there. Make sure they don't build any tellies, boys. Or any sentries. We got this. Everybody on cart. Everybody on cart. Oh my god. There's just a demo night eating my ass, bro. What am I... Bro! On cart. On cart. On cart. On cart, boys. On cart. Just push it. Just push it. Just push it. Come on. Come on. Come on. No way they got all of them off right now. Let's go. Let's go, team. Yo, their team was hands down better than our team, bro. Hands down, but we pulled it off. We pulled it off. Woo! Hell yes, bro. That sniper was a demon, too. Fucking hell. Whew. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I try not to cuss too much, but that game was intense, bro. I was getting into it. Goodness. Said Demo was eating my... Bro, he was! I'm like... Bro, I'm like... I've got 3 or 4 people around me, so I'm like, okay, I'm probably protected, right? And I'm getting attacked by a demo man with an axe. I'm like, no one saw this, man? Even when I'm like by the spawn door, there's this spy watching this demo knight chasing me, and he's just doing nothing about it. He's just like, oh, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. Goodness, dude. Alright, that was, Upward. I have better experiences on Badwater than I usually do Upward, so, like, I'm more fond of playing Badwater between the two, but, man, Upward has some fun games sometimes. Man, I've been at work for 14 hours. I hear Joey screaming, get on the cart in my headphone. Yo. Glad you finally got a break. Goodness, Lagerbs. That's a crazy work day. But yeah, no, that was an intense game to get into. Joey, you just said a bad word, and I'm literally 4 years old, bro. Then what are you doing on my stream, bro? Why do you even know what TF2 is if you're 4? That's such a funny thing about, like, Team Fortress 2 is, like, there's so many people that were like, bro, I started playing this game when I was, like, 10 years old. And it's like, it was a rated M game, bro. Does that not mean anything to you? Where are the parents? Nah, but, I mean, to be honest, this is, like, rated M in a time where, like, you know, like, The Simpsons was super offensive to people. Does Applejack count? Let's see. They can bring back the fire updraft and make it work with the Hue Long heater, hot air balloon. Why am I demo? I'm really just completely spacing out here, bro. I'm not trying to play demo on this part. Let's see. Hold up. Gotta get back to spawn. Whee! Okay. Goodness, I guess we're not gonna need a spy. Holy. Okay, I'll just go heavy then. Don't say such things as a kid playing an M-rated game. Joe, I think it's time for you to play Scout. Why would you wish such horrible things on me? I do have that Aussie scatter gun that I haven't even really used much. Hi there. Nope. 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 I know what you're trying to do. No. Nope. No. 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 Hi there. You're another one. Goodness, how many spies are there right now, bro? There was like 3 spies on our team. And then they got 2 attacking me at the same time. Hi there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bad things are happening. Bad things are happening upstairs. Where, though? Hi, Pyro. Nope. 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 Will they chase? Will they chase? Hi there. I can help you. Here, just eat this real quick. Cool. They got a level 3 sentry here? What the I've never seen anybody even attempt this, bro. What's going on here? Oh my god, that's what's happening. Their whole team's here. Played Demo Night for a bit. Bro, it has been a long time since I've played Demo Night. A long time. I could try it. I'm ignoring Tsuzuki's shenanigans? No, I just don't feel like playing Scout right now. That's really all it is. Why am I in this spawn right now? Okay. Usually you start up here. I was so confused at like where I was for a second there, honestly. I'm going NG. For one of the best NG spots on this map. See if we can hold it down. Dang, we already had 2 other Engies, too. That fell apart so bad. What happened? They need to add a sniper voice line that lets you call them out like you do with a spy. That would be a genuinely good balance change. So just like how you could be like, spy, it'd be like, sniper up ahead. Something like that. That could be pretty cool, actually. Sniper! Sniper up ahead! There's a doggone sniper up ahead. There's a goddamn sniper! I don't know why I just made that a higher pitched version of the engineer. There's a motherfucking... I hate snipers! I'm gonna build a drone to kill the snipers! I'm gonna build a nuke to bomb the snipers! Engineer, you're going a little bit crazy there. You're gonna kill the whole team. I don't care, I hate snipers! The sniper joins my server, I nuke the server. Aren't you the med that was playing like 2 nights ago? Impressive, to be honest. What, my engineer impression? No. No, Pico, no. Demo man. Demo man would be the correct term for the black guy in the... Yes. Uncle Dane once said spy sapping my prostate, and that still hasn't left my lexicon. Spy sapping my prostate. Spy sapping my will to live. Spy sapping my erection. Spy sapping my marriage. Spy sapping my wife. Spy is tapping my wife. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Giving the community too much ammo. Gotta move that gear up. I thought about doing a video where I do an impression of the TF2 engineer and then follow that with an engineer of Joe Swanson, because those are really the only 2 impressions I can do well. So it would be like the engineer making a phone call to the police station and saying something. Could be like, I need me a doggone big booty Latina. Sir, please stop calling. This is a serious police office station. Sir, please, we need this line for emergencies only. But I need a doggone big booty Latina. Sir, we have your address. Joe Swanson Gaming. I could do that. Could be in game playing heavy and it's like, can you please pocket me? I'm not doing so great. Pocket me, Peter, in Team Fortress 2, please. I'm playing the heavy class and it's I don't know. I had a thought but I lost it. There needs to be a please voice line too because we have a thank you one. No, that'd be lame. Put dispenser here, please. Nah, that'd be lame though. We could use other voice lines. That'd be better in my opinion. Ooh, finally got a kill with my sentry here. I get bored just sitting here, so I'm like always looking for cheeky kills to do as the engineer. You sound more like Brock Sampson than Joe Swanson. Well, same voice actor anyway. Kronk, that was him too. Cusco's poison. The poison for Cusco. You know the crazy thing is, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but like he does a lot of like IRL, you know, TikToks or vids nowadays. The guy that voices Joe Swanson, and like all of his sons sound like him. It's crazy. Like they all can do an impression of their dad. Like really good impressions of their dad. I'm just gonna move this for now because I'm getting bored. Move this up here so we can get some cheekier kills. Hi there. Do you know where you are? Oh, that's not gonna work out. Could have told you that. That was a bad move on your part. Train's here. Go. Do you think he teaches them to do that? No. I think they're probably just living around him. They just already inherently know how to do it. Okay, let's see. Wait, what's some like other voice lines y'all could imagine being in the game? Like, that would be actually useful. Bro, where is their team? I grow restless. I want murder. That spy didn't look like he was on our team. Could've told you that. Just the way he was acting. There we go. There we go. That guy. Over there. Uh-oh. Gotta do something about that soldier. Is that the map train or a real train? Real train. There's a train behind my house. I remember people before have told me, like, oh my god, you're lucky you live next to a train. I would love the ambience, the ASMR of a train. Okay. I'll switch with you. If you have a house, I'll trade you houses. You live next to the train. You enjoy that. I'm more of like a beach ambience kind of guy. Maybe like a lake ambience. Not so much a whole train. But to be honest with you, I have so much white noise that goes on in my house throughout the day and the night that it really doesn't affect me much. I have like a big fan on the left of me. It's like one that stands up from the ground and just makes a ton of noise, so usually don't hear anything else, honestly. Not much of anything else. Oh my god, that spy was running ham for a second. How many are there? Get out of here. I'm going to commit murder. Oh no, it's not good. Alright, let's play this game, Heavy. Ooh, you got so lucky. If it wasn't him, it was gonna be me. Oof, hold on, hold that thought. Why am I missing all of my crits right now? My hard-earned crits. God, dude. Aim is terrible, God. Dude, I need to change my cursor or something, dude. This is nuts. The amount of shots I'm missing right now is diabolical. Criminal. Dude, if you could live in any Team Fortress 2 map, where would you go? Oh, one of the beach maps for sure. I'm thinking of all the beach maps that I can right now. And I like Banana Bay, but Banana Bay also has like some sort of like satanic ritual going on under the map. I remember that. That would kind of creep me out a little bit. There's if you guys recall, under Banana Bay you can go under the map and you can see Poopy Joe. There's like a picture of him and there's like a satanic star with candles around it, and it looks like they're trying to bring Poopy Joe back to life or something like that. I'm not sure. Let me think. Now that I lost everything for engineer, let me just switch off real quick. Maybe Megaton? I mean, Megaton's a beautiful map, honestly, but it looks boring. Doesn't look like it's got much going on besides, you know, the beach there. How about Shorelight? I mean, Shorelight's gorgeous, why not? I was thinking for a second there's Shark Bay, but then again, yeah, the sharks. No, thank you. Oh! Run away. Run away. How long are you gonna have this Uber, bro? Oh my god, he's just... 19 health, bro. Ah. Banana Bay has trains. Oh my god, I can't escape it. Well, at least I'd be used to it. At least I would know what to expect. Yeah, I think Shorelight. Shorelight would probably be a really good one then, because Shorelight's beautiful, dude. It's got a bunch of buildings and stuff attached to it. It's got the beach. It's got a nice look to it, you know? Nah, y'all ain't getting this in time. Get out of here. Y'all ain't getting this in time. Somebody's clearly hitting me from the... Oh, I can't see. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get out of here. Bro, I'm gonna kill this pyro. Nah. Let me know he's still alive. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where? Ah! God. Bro is annoying me with his little shuffle there. Sunshine would be nice. Sunshine would be nice, yeah. But I want, like, more beach than I want, like, grassland, you know? Also, Joey, I can't thank you enough for the advice once again on... Oh, on your video? Honestly, I'm getting close, trust me. Yeah, no, some of the editing things that you're doing right now with your new channel and your videos are, like, stuff that took me, like, a year or two to get into. Like, you're doing really good. Audio is super tricky. Like, if I have enough time to explain this really quickly, let me see. Can I pull this up in time and not ruin this game that I'm in? So I use Vegas Pro still, which is not the preferred editing tool, by the way. Adobe is much more preferred, but, like, I can give you an example of, like, one thing that I do that helps with the sound thing. Is, like, you'll have what's called, like, layers, right, down here. And you can put, like up here you could put the audio of, like, your voice. And down here you could put the audio of the music. And then you can basically choose to, like... You can have the music be, like, a good volume, like even now how y'all can hear the music. But there's something you can change on that layer to where it knows to prioritize the layer above it. So that people are more so hearing your voice than they're hearing the music. And so there's this sweet spot you try to find of, like, okay, like, I want them to hear the music. Like, I don't want it to be dead silence, but I don't want them to just hear me at the same time, too. But I definitely don't want the music to be overpowering me to the point where, like, all they can hear is, like, faint glimpses of my voice behind the music, because then what's the point of the entire video, right? You made a video mostly advertising a Nintendo song or whatever you put in the background. So, it's something you'll learn over time, and I'm sure whatever you're using right now as an editing tool has something like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ran straight into that divine funk lord. Obviously, Turbine is the best place to live. No hazards anywhere. Ugh. Turbine, though? Ugh. What an ugly place to live. Right. DaVinci Resolve, like a Premiere Pro rep. Okay. So, where's my whole team at right now? Whee! Doesn't look like much is going on over here. Oh, something's above me. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know, Sentry. Oh god. Oh, that's a ooh, that was a crit. Not the most heavy friendly part of the map, not gonna lie. You know what? Let me just do this to make it a little bit harder for them. Okay. Now I can go back to heavy. Alright, so there's their telly. Beautiful. Now I know. Let's just go ahead and, yeah. Hi guys, how's it going? Just taking out your teleport, don't worry about it. Woo! And we're out of here. And we're at full health again. Okay. I think they headed up here, if I remember correctly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Reload! 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 Bro! Oh my god. That heavy should have been dead. That heavy should have been so dead. Last time Joey watched my video, got 7K impressions. He's my good luck charm. Appreciate it, man. Okay. We're making headway here. I think they got very distracted by their teleporter being taken out. And also, it's just going to take them longer to get back, so that's always a plus. Let me see. Just make sure it's staying down. Spawn killing works too. Alright. Hi there, soldier that's chasing me. How's it going? And I'm out of there. Soldier, why you gotta cock block me, dude? Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna make sure that that's completely gone. That way they can't get back in time. Beautiful. Spy, please help me. Oh my god. Clutch. Where are you going? Alright. And beautiful. And beautiful. Oh, and they're Ubering. Not good. I saw a dispenser, which means they might have their sentry up top. I mean, not rush into there, but I'm also going to take that out of there. Okay. Okay. They don't have a sentry up here? Beautiful. I was like, you sure? You sure you want to use it? Ow! Push that car, boys. Push that car. We only got a minute, 50 seconds left. Come on. Come on, boys. We gotta stay on it. We gotta stay on it. Uh-oh. 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 They might have a sentry to the right now. Yeah, I just heard a ting from that side. Not good. Not good. And there's a spy me. Spy me. Alright, beautiful. Guys, 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 on cart, on cart, on cart. Where's my team? Oh my god. This is bad. This is bad. Guys, please, please. It's right at the top of the hill. Why does nobody know? No, never mind. No, why does nobody know to push the cart, bro? I swear, so many people forget the objective when they play these games, bro. They're just like, oh, I just gotta, like, kill people. Killing people is the point of the game. This is not arena, bro. We got it so close. All we have to do is break 1 point to tie this up. And then get the next point, which is not, honestly, that hard. Oh my god, come on, come on, come on, come on. On cart, boys, on cart. On cart. Got 45 seconds left. There's something sentry up here. Oh my god, level 2 sentry. On cart, on cart. Nice, nice, nice. You guys got it, you guys got it. Beautiful, beautiful. Great job, Pyro. Okay. For a second there, I thought I got team swaps. I was like, no way. No way I helped that push, and then it just all went to hell that quick. Right. How lucky y'all feeling? That soldier was feeling real confident, I could tell. I could already tell before that. 46 with who? Is that what the OF will have? Bro, what? He has 46. Bro, what are y'all talking about? Alright, Joey, who's your favorite TF2 YouTuber to play with? To play with? I would say Bearded and Dane were the funnest to play with. If you want a hard carry, Banny. But as far as like, I don't know, as far as personality, probably those two. And Dane just is also a really good player in itself. Bearded is more so gonna like probably meme when you're playing with him. You know, he's gonna joke around and do all sorts of crazy stuff, but that is its own fun, you know. But yeah, those are probably my two favorites. It's nice to know you have a good engineer on your team that's gonna like, you know, really have your back in a lot of spots. Paladin was cool to play with. Paladin was like, you know, he could just eat a team up while you're focusing them. It's like they're already worried about what's in front of them, and Paladin was just a monster of a spy. So that was kind of cool to experience too. But I don't really got to play with him like a couple times. Alright. Oh god. Sniper up ahead. Oh my lord, bro. I'll loop around. Go ahead. I want to use that zip line. There we go. Nice. No, don't have a medic. Back here. Okay, so we can push this. We could take this right side. Not again, bro. No way. No way. At least he died for it like immediately, but I might want to swap med for this part, just so we can push it in. Paladin is straight up the best spy player. I wouldn't go with that, but he was really chill. Oh god, come on. Do you have a sandwich or anything? Oh, you just ate it. That's right. Oh, God. Here. Hold on. Gotcha. Thank you. Great job. Great job. Oh, my God. We got it. All right. We might as well push. How long does it normally take for long-form videos to pick up, even for your large Joseph channel? For long-form videos to pick up? I honestly, it's gonna sound harsh, but I think it's just the truth. I honestly just think it depends on the content of the video. If you have a really good video, it's gonna spread. If people really appreciate the type of content that it is, if they're really interested in the topic, you know, all those things, it's eventually going to garner. Even if it doesn't garner at first, because say like you're on a newer channel and people just don't know who you are yet, if it's good enough, people will eventually see it. So I mean, it's just you see it on my channel right now with Large Joseph. You can tell like there's some videos that people care more about versus there's some that people obviously don't care about. You know, it doesn't just automatically give me a giant boost in viewers just because, you know, I'm me. Go 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 go. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. That Uber timing was probably terrible, but. Hopefully somebody's staying on the cart. Yeah, we got one person at least. 2 people. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we can push this. Why are you healing the same person, dog? Gotcha, gotcha. Oh my God. Nice. Can I? No. All right. Oh, sorry, sorry, soldier. All right, where's the rest of our team though? Shoot. There we go. Sorry, scout here. Alright. Alright. Heavy's almost there. No one's on cart. Why? Alright, we got this in the bag. Nope. Nope. No, I was trying to heal him. Damn. We shouldn't have lost that medic. Guys, somebody help me push the cart. Sucks finding a topic, but the narrator just doesn't hit. But I think people like male voices over women. I don't know. My YouTube has been buns. Talking about, what, TF2 videos? They prefer men? I don't know about that. I'd say it also probably depends on your demographic and what the video is on. I'm willing to bet that people are more used to men being like the more prominent gamers and stuff like that, so maybe they wouldn't take a girl voice in gaming as serious. That's just me trying to be like brutally honest, but I mean, then again, like, who knows? If you got a nice enough voice and if you're good at the game you're talking about, I mean, I'm sure people would still listen to you, male or female, obviously. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. Let me help with that real quick. Yeah. Just long documentaries in general. I've only found like one feminine voice. Really? Do you want more new maps to have a unique gimmick like these zip lines? It would just depend on what the gimmick is. You know? I'm open to gimmicks during like Halloween especially, because that's when you're, you know, it kind of fits the theme. Like when we had that one map that you could turn yourself into a giant version of a player, that was awesome. That was like genuinely fun and different and cool. I think a lot of people really appreciated that. It made for really fun clips to like spread around Twitter too, you know? Stuff like that. Alright. Let's push it, boys. Let's push it. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Oh, heavy, no! Oh, shit. Well, I tried. I don't think people necessarily prefer male YouTubers because TF2 being as old as it is has mostly been made up of male players. True. True. I met a couple females in between playing this game, but not many. Finally home. Welcome home, Shanister. Welcome home. Mojave? Nope, can't vote for it. Alright. Well, next. We pulled the dub on that one. This has been all dubs and ties so far. It's been a good day. It's been a real good day so far. To be honest, I think video games just skew more male for cultural reasons. I mean, yeah, probably. It's just also what we're interested in. It's more... There's also... I mean, let's be real. There's also video games that tend to pick up a more male audience than a female audience, right? Let me give 2 great examples. Call of Duty. Stardew Valley. Team Fortress 2. Harvest Moon. Halo. The Sims. I'm just saying those are some great examples where it's like you're probably gonna have more males, you know, on the shooter side. Or games of like intense violence and stuff like that. I mean, tell me one famous Mortal Kombat girl player you know. I can't think of one. I can't think of a single one. Tell me one famous Street Fighter, you know, female competitive player. I, again, can't think of a single one. I know there's women gaming. I know there's a lot more women gaming nowadays. It's like, it's way more, you know, culturally approved than it used to be. It used to be like, oh my god, like a girl is gaming? What's wrong with you? And now it's like, oh my god, a girl? I love it when girls play video games. Talk to me, please. That's also the sad part about being a girl gamer, though. There's a lot of guys who are gonna look at it as like, my chance! My chance! Oh my god, I found one. Oh my god. There are a few shooters with higher female audiences. Valorant. That's one of the ones I can think of off the top of the dome. They just have to deal with way more shitty men, so that's why they probably don't talk. Yeah, I know there's a lot of girls that do that intentionally. They try not to say anything in game unless they like have to. My wife hates video games unless it's some shitty pay-to-win phone game. Well then have I got the game for your wife, Lagerbs. League Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. With the newest installment, you can get the Vampire Lord. The Vampire Lord also comes with 5 different upgrades. He's got Vampire Suck, he's got... Yeah. I'm sorry if your wife plays Raid Shadow Legends, Lagerbs. That's gonna cost you dearly. I played the shit out of Raid Shadow Legends. I actually really did. I was one of the only people I can say that actually not only advertised for Raid, but then actually played Raid. Beyond just the whole, like, oh yeah, like, guys, if you join my league now, blah, 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 and then, like, you join the league and the YouTuber's not even there. It's like they were just doing it for the money, clearly. Dang gum, bro. Can somebody clip that? We just got a live telefrag. I didn't even get the friggin... I didn't even get the assist for that telefrag. Just took it. Straight up took it from me. Get out of here. Oh, you're dead. You're dead, my boy. That's over for you. Okay. 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 No. No. Leave our engineer alone. Thank you. Raid Shadow Legends. With the newest installment, we're gonna download spyware right onto your PC. Give your information up to the government with our latest update. We know everything about you. Download Raid Shadow Legends now to get our newest cryptocurrency coin. Can I please get a health back here? Please, I need it so badly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! The Gabagoo is on the other team. Oh my god. You a spy? Yeah, I thought so. Everyone that's coming this side right now is not on our team. Thank you, Paul on 60. No, Sniper should remain in the game, remember. We all love Sniper. All love Sniper. As an Italian, I hate the word gabagool. Oh god. Probably hear it as soon as you tell people you're Italian, right? People probably think like that's the go-to joke. Oh, I gotta say gabagool in front of them. Alright, let's see. If I can run away in time before everybody notices me. Oh god, there they are. Oh, wow. That didn't work out. Anybody? Anybody? Please. That's a spy too? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did what I could. Survived. Survived for like 3 people. Speaking of girl gamers. My sister tried it once because she fancies the Scout, LMFAO. She tried TF2 once. Have you tried Deadlock or TF Classified yet? I did try TF Classified. I have not tried Deadlock. I think I've had 1 or 2 people offer to give me the code to get into Deadlock, but I just wasn't interested at the time. Okay. Where's the heavy? Where is he? Good lord, that hit was crazy. Alright. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. I've been playing Deadlock. I play Victor, Ivy, Abrams, Billy. Bro, what? That's all one name? If I pull back here. Need ammo. Go. Nice. Sniper. Back out. I need ammo! Hey, my man, how we doing? What's up, Sean? How's it going, man? Billy is his first name. He's Billy the Goat. He's Billy Goat. Ooh. Nice random crits out of nowhere. Take that. Alright. Got he. Pretty sure those are 4 separate classes. Yeah, I had no idea what I was reading there for a second. If Sniper had a decently long reload after every 4 shots or so, similar to the demo, you think that would make him more balanced? Nice, hope you're having a good time. Yeah, it's been a chill day so far, chill stream. Hunter is a hacker. Yeah, I know. That's the Elliot droid dude again. I mean, we've been holding him back successfully so far, so I don't even know if it's gonna matter, to be honest, that he's on the other team. But sure, we'll find out here soon. Oh, so he's just gonna kill me as soon as I come out of there. Okay, well, I can just go the other way. Yeah, it is. Victor is Frankenstein, Ivy's a gargoyle, Abrams is a demon detective, Billy is a Satanist punk goat with a baseball bat. Oh, okay, so those are all 4, yeah. All 4 separate classes in the game. See if I can hold this down with the engineer real quick. Oh my god! Oh, he switched spots. Yeah. Cringe, my dude. It'll be funny if your team still loses, though. Which it's looking like they are. There we go. Spy just got by. Come on. There we go. GG. Hmm. 20 seconds left. Had to remove my socials and YouTube links from my Steam bio because people were threatening me with trying to get my channel shut down. For what? Joe, did you know you've been streaming at 720p? I don't know how to stream even higher than that, to be honest with you. All of these settings I did like a long time ago. On YouTube, it's different, but... And we won. And we won. Let's go. Nothing but dubs and ties so far, boys. It's a good day in Team Fortress 2. Do you use OBS? Yes. I use Streamlabs OBS. That Vivid White Plasma White Russian is so sick. Not a huge Vivid Plasma fan, but looks great on the White Russian compared to every other hat. Yeah. I'm not sure that there'd be a lot of other hats that I'd be stoked to have a Vivid Plasma with. But with this one, it just kind of works. Even better than, like, the Sunbeams, in my opinion. This was a gift. I have no idea what this hat would actually sell for. Because I looked it up last night. I was looking at a bunch of different stuff last night for prices. Because I'm thinking about selling, like, 7 or, like, 9 of my Aussies here soon. And this hat, if you have an unusual effect on it, just by itself, not even strange, just regular unusual, like a bunch of these were selling for like $600 for lesser effects. Like I'm talking like a steaming White Russian was like selling for like $600. So one of the things that I was thinking was like I wonder first off how much would a regular like Vivid Plasma White Russian sell for? And then on top of that, count that mine's strange. So mine's like 1 of 1. Why are you selling your Aussies? I would rather have the money than I would the Aussies. Again, like I'm doing this full time right now, so again, I'd rather have the money than just have the shiny gun. I'm keeping obviously like my heavy guns, all my heavy guns. But for other classes, it's just whatever. I am gonna keep my wrench too because that was a gift from Legerbs that he told me to hold on to. Yeah, it is an older tiered hat. Why don't you use a custom HUD after all your hours? I'm not used to it and I don't like it. That's really like the main reasons why. I prefer regular, the Team Fortress 2 default HUD, and then, you know, I'd turn off matte thong to make the Aussies completely gold, and that's really about as far as I go. I have a few custom things thrown in if I go into a community server, but that's mostly it. I think that the Vivid Plasma White Russian, especially since it's strange, could be at least 600 keys. So 600 keys, $2.49. We might as well just make that $2.50. So somewhere in like the $1,300 to $1,400 range. That would be crazy, dude. Bruh, just own that unusual. Own the default HUD. What? I think they should let you zoom in on the models. Yeah, that's the one thing that's nice about getting a custom HUD is you can zoom in, but besides that, Okay. Take Aquarius out. That was a good round of Aquarius though. So I could really set the price. Cause it's 1 of 1, I mean yeah, I probably could, to be honest. But I wouldn't go too high because then it's gonna get in the realm of like, you know, nobody's gonna want it. And it's also not an all class. So, again, like how high can you really take it? If I was just like hunting for like a crazy collector to pay like top dollar, I guess I could do that. Like I could put it for like $5,000 and then like see if like a top collector really wanted it that bad, but I haven't heard of like a White Russian hunter like that. Check your Steam notifications? Why am I not getting Steam notifications right now? I'm not getting anything from you, Suzuki. Hold on. Let me see if it's on. Yeah, I don't have any Steam notifications or anything showing up right now. Make someone give you their entire heart for it? Oh my god. It would be cool if like you just so happened to luck out and like you had an item that like a major collector wanted, because then you could really like you could hustle somebody. I'm glad that this version made it into the game. This was a Halloween map, I want to say originally. And the Halloween map was really cool, but I gotta say, like, this just as a map in general is beautiful, bro. Can, kablam. Huh. One of the things this map apparently did right, too, just looking at it now. I haven't played this map a whole lot. This specific one, I played the Halloween variant a lot more. But one thing that I'm looking at now and realizing is this map did a great job of, like, the background. One of the biggest complaints I saw of one of the carnival maps that they were trying to get put into the game was that it had, like, an actual, like, city in the background. So it, like, didn't quite make sense, right? You're like, why would there be a populated city in the background of where the mercenaries are going to be, like, shooting off rockets and fire and bullets, right? And this one, it kind of looks more abandoned in the background. Like, there's, like, maybe, like, kind of an empty warehouse that maybe the mercenaries would use, but that's really one of the only things you see. Like, a lighthouse. It's not a whole lot going on. And there's also... I remember, like, there was cool things and cool ideas that were added to that map. I'm sure you guys can think of the one that I'm thinking of, where it was, like... It was going to be another carnival map, but it was going to be like a tug-of-war style map. And, anyways, that map was going to have like a roller coaster with like people screaming sounds as the roller coaster went by to imply that people are actually riding the roller coaster as you're fighting the mercenaries. And again, that's just like, it's just like, well... Why would they be shooting... Why would there be people at a roller coaster knowing that there's, like, a war going around them, you know? It's just one of those confusing concepts to put in the game, but... Toxic and its city theme background address me. What? The spooky bee. Finally home? Yo, after the 14-hour day, bro, congrats. My god. It's gotta feel crazy good to get home after. Ugh. Where are all these people coming from, bro? Apparently there are 43 other instances of a vivid plasma cottonhead. Ugh. Yeah, but it's a cottonhead? Let's see. Cottonhead, well, I think I have seen a heavy that wore a vivid plasma cottonhead, and they painted it yellow, so it kind of worked. But as for me, like, just a cottonhead in general, I wouldn't usually use. Uh-oh. Way too many heavies turning the corner here. Pyro probably saved me there. Yeah, that's me. I'm the one with the yellow one. Shanister, yeah. So it works for you. I've seen it. You have the yellow beard, right? You have like a yellow beard, like a yellow hat, and the vivid plasma glow effect. I specifically wouldn't use a cottonhead because I just wouldn't. I don't know. It's not the type of look I'm going for. Let me pull back here. There are only 28 known in... God damn it. Shouldn't have read right there. Oh, it's Herobrine of all people. Looked away for 1 second to read chat. Ran straight into him. Also, I just now saw your stream DM, Joey. My bad. I'll respond to it after the stream so I don't interrupt. Oh, it's fine. We were talking about, like, the same subject on stream, so if you want to just talk about it now, we can. Hey, so the Boxcar Bomber is a really cool hat. The Boxcar Bomber. I'll have to look that up in a second. As for Toxic, Halloween map in the city, I'll post a picture. Oh! Is that this map just the Halloween version? It's called Toxic? I forget if that's true. That's what you're referencing. Just peek that heavy. Got it! Ooh! Let's go. Let's go. Oh! Excuse me while I pop off a little bit. Incorrect. This map is the non-Halloween yes, that's right, that's right. This was Laughter. Yeah. I used this for, a couple videos, I think. Actually, this is the map I used for the portal scene, too, I want to say. Laughter was, not this version. But the Halloween version of this is what I used for, part of my intro. There's a Kill White Russian for 120 keys. That was my old unusual, I remember that. Sells for significantly less. Very sad. But then again, Kilowatt isn't the best unusual, to be fair. Whoa. Doesn't your dude bumper card into the portal? Yes. Yes, that is part of my intro. Boxcar Bomber and the Blizzardy Storm kind of fire. Okay, hold on. Let me see this. Boxcar. Boxcar. Is that all one word? This is it? Yeah, I could see that. Kind of a winter hat with a winter effect. Could be cool. Alright, red. 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 Blue. Red. Red. Yay! Yay! I get crits, yay! That I can't use because nobody's near my spawn, yay! Did y'all see that? What just happened? Vivid Plasma White Russian is hard to find. Yeah, I bet. How did the scout run up to me and make a giant pool of water without a taunt? It was so weird. Alright, I'm probably not want to attack that way. Let's go this way instead. Sent an image of the map in the server. I'll have to look. That was you? I don't know how you did that. Or the game did that for you, rather. Just like a giant thing of water just came out of you. Out of nowhere. Where's that medic? Is he still with me? Is he still close by anyway? Medic! Medic! Help me! Help me, medic! Oh my god! Oh my. Huh. Mad milk? No, I don't. It didn't look like mad milk. Like literally just like a thing of water just like came over him and then he just ran away. So odd. Isn't your dude? Oh, Anonymous Shadow. I didn't even see that. Oh my god. Why is it not showing the donations on my screen? How's it hanging, Joey? How's it going? Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Hi, Suzuki. You are acting too much like a spy. Yeah, too obvious. Sorry, buddy. What is going on with my team, man? We took this first one pretty easy. Come around here. Do they have a teleporter? Because that could be a big reason why. That's a sniper looking at me. No thank you. Oh, I see. Okay. Medic, medic. Please help. Okay. Nope. I see. Interesting, I see. No! Beggar's bazooka. Soldier out of nowhere. Good lord. No! Switching this off on this one. Autonomous Shadow. You're welcome, keep being awesome. Yo, I appreciate the donations. Thank you a lot. I haven't gotten a lot of donations through the YouTube side, so it's catching me off guard. Really appreciate it. Most of my streaming crowd still comes from Twitch because I streamed on there forever, but looking to pick up the YouTube channel crowd soon here. With enough streams. And also, a new video coming on the Big Joey channel, where I'll advertise it again in the comments section. I'm about to go soldier and just absolutely lay it down on this whole server. I'm going to sleep. See ya. Pico. Always staying up super late for the streams. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. Alright, yeah, I'm about to switch soldier here. Just go ham on this team. Let's see. Oh my god, no! Still got somebody through that. That's crazy. Team's just not doing so hot this round. Switch that. Maybe that. There we go. Wonder if I can get a spot to the left here. Was not looking. Was trying to read a comment. Ran straight into that soldier. That's the same soldier I ran into that ended my streak earlier. Just because I read a comment. The same exact way I died earlier. I read a comment, I look back, Hero Brian's right there. Just appears out of nowhere. Gonna try and see how the leftover trap looks on my heavy. Wait, is there a non-Halloween of this map? This is the non-Halloween version. The Halloween version of it was way more popular. Alright, let me see if I can just get this up for my team real quick. Ooh, that's a scout. That's Tizuki. Bye, Tizuki. Scarcely lethal. How much would your strange vivid plasma white Russians sell for in keys? I don't know. I mean, that's what we were talking about earlier. Do I stream on weekends? No, it's been just Monday, Wednesday, Friday for now. Bapplesap, I'm saving up, but eventually I will be an idiot again. Oh, Bapple, you don't have to donate, but I always appreciate it. If you gotta save up for something, I totally understand. But I always appreciate your donations. Thank you very much. Looks like we got somebody donating a lot today anyway. Wow. Autonomous Shadow. I may ask, what was the biggest donation you received that left you the most surprised? The biggest donation I got that left me the most surprised. Any big donation always surprised me. I mean, just to be honest with you. Because, you know, you're usually used to getting, like, as a streamer, you usually get, like, $5, $10, 20. And anything over 20, I mean, 20 already feels crazy, but anything over 20 already starts getting into, like, oh my god, right? I had one guy that used to donate, like, hundreds at a time, and, his name was Mr. Something. And I just remember, like, it was, like, to the point where, like, I didn't know how to respond after a while, like, because the first, Tangy Juice, it was Mr. Tangy Juice. That dude used to come by and be like, here's, like, $500, here's, like, $600, and I would just be starting the stream up, and it'd be like, dude, oh my lord. So that was pretty crazy. But it doesn't take that much to, like, you know, for me to have, like, a big reaction like that. I'm very thankful for all of it. Especially now that this is, like, my job again, so. I had one guy I remember gave me a donation of, like, there was a point where I was about to move to Texas. And, ended up not working out. But there was a time where I was going to move to Texas, and, this guy, I told him, like, I told my stream that one of the things I was saving up for was to fix this pothole that was in the front yard of my house. We wanted to fix that before I could move. And, I don't know why I stayed on this map, sorry. And, the guy gave me, like, $800 to help me fulfill the goal, and I was like, oh my god, dude. So that was another really crazy one. But again, do not feel like anybody has to trade me that much, my god. Boardwalk. Okay, we're gonna turn those off. Oh, the Gerbs just sent me a trade. So my $57 to $87 bit threw you off? Oh, Bapple, every time. Like Bapple, you're overly generous. Yes. Alright, let's check. Lagerb sent a trade through, and I think I got something from, fuck you, I make sure to include that in every trade because I'm calling it unusual this time. Lagerb just sent the trade. What are we getting here, boys? Another 25 crates, let's go! Let's go! Alright, unboxing intermission. Unboxing intermission is here. No, just wondering. Something similar happened with another YouTuber who received $500. My lord, dude. Yeah, like, seriously, like 100 is enough to make me lose my mind, usually. Like, that's enough to be like, holy shit, dude. And then anything over that, you're just like... What do you do for a job, bro? Like, do you own a company? Do you flip houses for a living? What do you do? Alright. So, we're about to do our next unboxing, boys. The luck has been not lucking lately, guys. If you guys have been here for each and every stream, it's, at this point, it almost feels like we're at, like, 80-20%. 80% we don't get something. 20% we've gotten something. But when we got something, we got a hat that was worth $300, if not more. And it was a strange, unusual variant, which was huge. It's a video that still exists on the Large Joseph channel right now. So anyways, guys, as always, and for those of you who are new, we always start this off with a 1 or 2 in the chat. It is 1, you think we're going to get an unusual? 2, you think we're not going to get an unusual. Ooh, it's Lagerb's unboxing time. A 1.5. Tazuki, there's no such thing as a 1.5. Get out of here with these maybe counts. LQQMP, oh my god, banned. Banned from the server. Banned from the streams. Alright, so we got, so far, the only thing I'm seeing of 1 or 2s is 1s. Okay. There's our 2. There's our 2. Oh god. If you don't get one, I'm gonna follow you around like Mr. Daddy. Yeah, just every game. The votes were not positive this time. The people are not believing this time. Alright. Alright, we're going into this one for the first time with probably more bad luck than good. If you get an unusual, you must flex for the chat. Well, if I get an unusual, it's gonna set the tone again where people are gonna be like, nah, don't doubt Joey. Oh, thank you for the 20 bits, by the way, Bapple. Cloud9. Tough stuff, muffs. Don't. Oh my god, don't wish that on me. I finally get unusual for the first time in like how long? And it's something like that. Bubbling Cottonhead. It'll be a nuts and bolts. Nuts and bolts something or other. Alright. Alright. One of the first times the crowd is against my luck. They're saying, listen, man, you've been on a rough streak lately. You're probably not going to get one. Let's find out right now. Starting with box number 1. What if we got, just for that, we got 2 unusuals in the same unboxing? That would be crazy. Like, just as like a... Just to counterbalance the karma here. No, it's going to be 2 Burning Flames unusuals back to back. And they're both going to be strange. I'm going to make like $10,000, $20,000 in this one unboxing. You guys aren't going to hear from me till next year. Yeah, guys, back from vacation. That was great. Anyways. Yeah, guys, paid off my house with that last unboxing. Shout out to my man Gerbs. I call him Gerbs now. He's my boy. We got a trade offer from Luigi at the same time that we're doing this, by the way. Alright, we got 2 mustache and sunglasses combos. 2 glasses and mustache combo cosmetics so far. You did call a boxcar bomber. It was the second case I got. The weight room warmer. Alright. Halfway through the first row. Let's find out, boys. The Rumpo Lantern. Meh. Have you ever seen anybody actually in-game use that? I maybe have, but it must have been like a long time ago that I've ever seen someone wear the Rumpo Lantern. Why do you use the all-class crates? Okay, so the reasoning behind the all-class crates, like why you see me open those on the Big Joy channel, and why you see Lagerb's always gifting me these ones usually when he gifts me these crates, is because in it, it has the potential to have one of, like, the most top-selling unusuals you can get. And on top of that, yo, let's go. First Strange, let's go. And on top of that, it would be all-class, right? So not only would it be probably stupid expensive, so you can resell it for a lot of things, but also if it's an unusual you really like, you can wear it as any class instead of just, you know, like one class or something. So I think that's the purpose behind why a lot of people would prefer the all-class crates rather than, like, you know, maybe like a heavy-only crate or a engineer-only crate. On top of these only have, like, limited cosmetics in them, so it's not even like, you know... Oh, Second Strange, and it's the snow sleeves, not bad. But on top of that, like, since these only have, like, a limited amount of the cosmetics, you know, that's referencing, like, say, you only can choose, like, you only can get so many actual cosmetics for the heavy set, or so many of Engineer's overall cosmetics in the Engineer crates, that it might not even have, like, the hat that you want, really. Like, even if you were, say, to get an unusual for the heavy, it's... Like, I've seen some of the unusuals you can... Some of the cosmetics you can get for the heavy. They're not top tier in those boxes. Third to last is the unusual, by the way. I spoke with Gaben. Okay. Okay. So the third to last. Based off what Suzuki's saying, chat, that crate is going to have the unusual in it. Just keep that in mind, okay? Just like before. That's when we got the Strange Chrome Dome. It's in that crate again. It's in that same crate. And then right after that is a Burning Flames team captain. It's going to be crazy. Here we go. So I just was rewatching an old video that had Bearded in it, and my car literally shook when the mic spam moment happened. Bearded shook your car? That's crazy. Alright, crate 15. We are 3/4 of the way through. Final 5. According to Suzuki, we are almost there, though. Crate number 16, here we go. Fingers crossed, boys, fingers crossed. The photo badge. Ugh. The photo badge. Get out of here. I never use those. Crate number 17. Salty dog. That would have been crazy getting unusual of that. Alright, here we go. Guys, this is where it's at. Suzuki said he spoke with Gabe Newell. Case 18. Just try to guess what unusual's in this box, okay, guys? I'll close my eyes and reopen them. And you guys tell me what it is. I want it to be a surprise for me, okay? Alright, what unusual did we get in this crate? Let's see. Let's see. Is it big? Is it crazy? Let me read the chat. Let me read the chat. I'm gonna trust you guys, okay? What's in here? What's in here? It was a Cloud 9? Oh my god, unusually bad. Suzuki, what happened, bro? Where's my Burning Flames, bro? Yo, had that been a Burning Flames cube in Bristle Crisis? That would have been crazy. That would have been like I could pay off debt with that type of unusual. That would be crazy, bro. Misput, it was a misinput. Oh, dude, we gotta talk to Gabe, dude. See, this is... We gotta go ahead and get this game ported over to Source 2, so it's easier for them to work on, bro. So we can make these types of things happen, bro. Gabe just dropping the ball. Here we go. Case 20. Final crate. Hold your breath, boys. It could be in here. It could still be in here. Hold your breath. Here we go. Ah! Oh my god. Dude, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, Gerbs. Our luck has just been down, but as always, if you send them, I'll open them. Gabe just loves sending the... Gabe's just loving the fresh lobster on his yacht right now. Bro. Whole lot of ass out of these boxes. I mean, yo, listen. But any of these, if you got it as unusual, is going to be worth some money, bro, right out the gate. So, the Cold Snap cap would be a really cool one to get as a Scorching Flames or a Burning Flames. There's a lot of fire in these crates. You just got to... You're always taking a gamble with them, honestly. I got sent one or two other things here. Let me open it off stream just in case, but let me see what I got. Somebody was sending me something. Let me see. Luigi? Play a tour sometime? Okay, I can do that. Here we go. Tizuki, I still have no idea what you were sending me, by the way. Thank you, by the way, Luigi138. I still have no idea what you were sending me earlier, Tizuki. I haven't seen it, so. A whole lot of ass out of these boxes. It's the same with the scratch cards. Oh my god, bro. Don't do scratch cards. Now I'm getting a trade offer from Sandwich Man. Sandwich Man, are you sending me a sandwich? Let me see. Hold on. I need you guys to see this. I need you guys to see this. Hold on. Hold on. How do I need you guys to see this. You ready? What time is it right now? You guys ready to hear the TF2 notification sound go off? I'll be back, you guys. Gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Okay, so, surely that's not still going, right? Okay, great. Bro. Oh my lord. We gotta get Joey a genuine Robo Sandwich. Bro, that's probably gonna be pretty, hard. Those things are like $600 to $800 nowadays. I know, my buddy Father Heavy got one. The admin of the Heavy Warriors Discord. He had to, like, work his way up to it, like, save up for it. But it's cool to see these days, because you never see those anymore. I wish I had, like, a, collector's kit, so I could, like, actually do something with these sandwiches. Because what is it, like, 140 or something like that? Of the same item that you would need? Thank you. Autonomous. I always want to say anonymous. Autonomous Shadow. Thank you for the $2 donation. Well, at least Heavy won't go hungry. Very true. How is everyone today? Welcome, Honey Gex. Just got 111 sandwiches. Hopefully they're gluten-free and the bread, the crusties at the end of the bread are cut off. Oh my god. You could eat that in one setting? Bro, you would die. You would absolutely die. Oh my god. Not a backpack extender in sight. I can't extend anymore. I've got 80 slots. It's just over, bro. Might as well just fill the rest of it with sandwiches. Are these all the maps that I'm cool with? Alright, let's load back up. I keep getting trade offers, bro. What is going on? What's going on with you guys? Why are you guys being so generous today? My god. Uncle Dane's beard? I don't need that. I don't need that, but thank you. I appreciate it. Somebody was trying to trade me Uncle Dane's engineer beard. Oh, we got high pass? Oh my god. All the Robo Sandwiches in existence are worth over $700,000 if they were all to sell for the full 261 keys each. Oh. Like, if you sold... Okay, I was like, for a second there, I was like, what are you talking about? Okay, so if you were to sell all the Robo Sandwiches in existence, it would eventually add up to $700,000. Yeah, that would be crazy. Suzuki says, I sent you a copy of Deadlock, the full closed beta unlock. It said it would take a day to reach your account. Oh. So I can actually try it. Thank you very much. W invite. Yeah, thank you a lot, Suzuki. How did they even get that many sandwiches? I honestly don't know. Probably just buying off of a site somewhere or something. But it is an insane amount of sandwiches. Not gonna lie. Trust me, Joey. If I was hungry, I could eat it all. Alright, Omega. Enjoy that diabetes. My god. That is gonna be wild. I could do it, Joey. Not a doubt in my mind I could do it. You don't know the depths of my stomach, Joseph. There's a health packet. Okay. Well, at least I know there's a pyro behind us now. Where'd he go? Where? Where's this pyro at? Okay, whatever. Invisible pyro hiding somewhere. Excuse me. Get him. Get him. Behind you, soldier. Behind me. God. Is that? I gotta check that, but that spy might be wearing a hat I haven't seen in a very long time. You can lead a horse to water, Joey, but you can't make it drink. Did Joey get lost in his own eyes? No, I did not. I did not. Although they are very shiny and blue. Oh my lord, bro. Yo, chill out, soldier. Chill out there. Are we winning this? No, we're behind a little bit. Okay, well. Motherfucking. Anybody help me with this pyro? Ugh. Got just completely played around with by that pyro. Whoa. Burning Flames unicorn type of cosmetic there? Interesting. What is your look sensitivity? It looks so low. I mean, bro, I can go fast as hell, to be honest with you. This is, as a heavy player, all I really want is to be able to flip back like this and be back if I need to. I don't have it like much faster than that. Uh-oh. Anybody able to get that heavy for me? It's not looking good. Ugh, jeez, alright. Ugh. Need ammo. Oh god. Oh god. That's not good. That's not good. NG, your panic attack? That's me. I was trying. Oh yeah, that's Dane right there. Isn't that the guy that just tried to trade me that beard? Damn, he got in my game. That's crazy. Joseph, I think your game audio might be doubled. I don't know if you care. Here, hold on. Let me see if I turn off one of these real quick. I need a noise in the background. I'm only seeing one desktop audio go off, so no. I don't think it's doubled. Oh my lord, really? 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 On a pistol engineer. Doing terribly on this game of High Pass, bro. Come on. Bro, I can't get one kill? Oh my god. Come on. Come here. There we go. Finally. That's Suzuki. Hi there. Wrong way. Okay. Sup, engineer? I had a feeling somebody was about to chase me in here. Not quite chase since it's the heavy, but... Joseph, I think your game audio might be double. Oh, I'm reading the same thing I read earlier. Anyway, how are you today? Doing chill. Doing chill. This has been a, the game audio is so low compared to your voice. I do have the audio really low on this unintentionally. Because otherwise it comes out like screaming loud. Let me see if I can, No, it's turned up super loud. Hold on. Let me see this one too. Huh. Hold on. Maybe if I wonder if it's because, Huh. I was just gonna say, I wonder if it's because, I pulled out the speakers and then immediately put the headphones in if I didn't, like, restart OBS in time or something. So maybe it's not knowing where to pick it up from. Can you guys hear the audio at all? Because now I'm not even seeing it move. I know, dude. If you move TF2 audio at all, it seriously becomes like ear busting. Can you guys hear it at all though? Okay. Yeah, because I'm not sure on my side. It's not even showing the audio moving. It's just super quiet in comparison to you. I mean, I can tap it, but it's gonna be loud. Just letting y'all know. It's gonna be very loud. Nope. They don't know how to get up here. I'm safe for at least for a little while. Oh, hi there. No. That was for you, Med. Oh, God. Just a scout. Get him, guys. Get him, boys. Noise. Where'd that doctor go? Is he dead? Saw it. Saw him coming. Thank you. Saved my ass. I'm on 6 health. My God. Hi. Scammers deserve death. Alright. Yo, what up, big man? What up, Gilbert? How's it going? Got a scout on a point. That's Suzuki again. Oh my God, really? What are you doing, Suzuki? What are you doing? Wait for them to push out a little bit. Oh, God. Oh, and the music's completely dead on my side, too. Let me restart that. There we go. Funny mic time? Is that actually Dane, or is that someone doing a very accurate cosplay? I'm assuming that that's somebody doing a cosplay. If it was Dane, it would probably show on my end. Yeah, no, that's not Dane. The only way that's going to be him is if he's on, like, an alternate, which I know he did have one before. It's possible, but I sincerely doubt it. I'm attempting what would be called a clip. Yeah, I saw. You're trying to go for your, I remember seeing you try to do that before. Trying to get the taunt kill on me. Ow. Run! Run, engineer! Run, engineer! I think we got this one in the bag. Switch it up a little bit, go soldier here. Got he. Hi, Suzuki. How's it going? Ah, close. Got a dispenser. Oh my God. God, how many snipers do y'all have back there, bro? I have to wait till the 4th of next month in order to send the item I want to send? Bro, what? What did you just buy? That's the day that I'm actually gonna, I guess I'll start announcing it now for you guys. On the 4th is the day I'm gonna start selling off my Aussies. And any Aussie that I'm selling, I'm gonna have signed by me, so it'll just be an extra incentive if you want to buy an unusual, an Aussie from me. I won't be selling my miniguns, but like pretty much every other class I've got an Aussie for. So I'll be selling like a Spy Aussie, Medic Aussie, Soldier Aussie, Demo Aussie, Pyro Aussie. Well, maybe not the Pyro Aussie. I don't think I got a Pyro one. But pretty much every other class. Whee! So look for that on the 4th. September 4th is when that sale will go up. I'll advertise it to the Discord and probably somewhere else on one of my YouTube channels. Sorry, they're on sniper to counter me. Dude, I looked back there. It was like, I shot a crit, and I saw 2 of them split. And then on the left side of both of those 2 snipers, I got shot by a 3rd sniper. I was like, bro, what is going on? How much for the scatter gun? I think I ran the prices like last night. Because of the specialty of mine, I think mine's like a specialized. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, mine's a strange specialized kill streak. I think because of that, mine's gonna be going for 90. Here, let me check. I think I wrote it down. Yeah, it's gonna be going for like 96. On Manco store. Because right now, like, they've got theirs up for even higher than that. So I'm gonna be basically putting mine at the low ball end of whatever I see them on Manco store. Tonight's the leg day. Can't wait to hit the gym tonight. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with, like, you know, lifting terms and all that, or just general lifts, but tonight's deadlift night. I love deadlifts. Okay, take high pass off the list. Uncle Dane sighting. We got like a budget Uncle Dane or something there. Timu Uncle Dane. Being a YouTuber equals 20 plus luck and skill. Bonus streaming equals 30 luck and skill. You say luck, but it's also a great way to get focused in like every game you go into. I mean, especially for me since I don't alias as much. I should just alias. Oh yeah, Joey, when you get the time, I sent a question for you in the Patreon chat. Okay, I'll look for that. Let me, hold on. Any tips on how to get better in TF2? There's a ton of ways to, what? Just in general? Make sure your monitor's on when you play TF2. That usually helps me out, honestly. I have you on Steam, but match sniping you is more thrilling. Okay. This time we're going to Shark Bay. Oh, this one kind of already started. I'm trying to pin down this sniper here. Hi, Suzuki. Ah! No. It's once again Mr. Devi. I know, bro. He apparently lives in my Wi-Fi box, bro. I don't know how he gets into the same lobbies as me over and over and over. I used to match snipe Banny during COVID. Yo, how was that? Yo, when he wants to, bro, that dude can pop off. I mean, obviously, but he's really good. What's up? Like, he's one of those players that can, like, he can just single-handedly, like, pull the whole tide of the game whenever he feels like it. Especially if he's playing Demo, my god. I didn't realize Demo used to be his main back in the day. It was lit. He was so hard to kill. Yeah, seriously. I think I've killed him before, but I mean, it didn't feel like intentional. It was like I must have garbage manned him or something. I got into Spiky Mikey games so often he just added me. Spiky was he good at the game? I don't remember playing with Spiky Mikey much at all. I know we did like the MVM video together, but besides that, I never really played with him because of the country difference. And also, he was probably involved in a lot of trade servers, which I've never been like in the trade server scene really. All right, we're there. Anybody want to help me with this? Okay, cool. Taking it back. Let's go. What the? I was gonna say, I thought I saw a heavy doing something earlier. Okay. Yo. Watch out for the spy, guys. Jeez. Nah, Spiky wasn't good at the game. He was just a TF2 trading YouTuber. Oh, okay. But yeah, because I don't really know like how he was in the game, to be honest with you. Alright, let's go. Ah, almost had that scout. Yeah, there you go. Had a feeling you were gonna try to do something like that. Had a feeling that's what you were aiming for. Hi, sup. No, it's a brass piece heavy. That's a brass piece heavy behind him. Oh god. Ah. Oh, I thought we were gonna have enough time to get in there, push them back a little bit, and then return, but man. He pixel walk? What are we talking about? Okay, we going up top to the left here. Where have I heard this song before? I've heard this in Smash Brothers. That's right. Okay, might as well go for the point, I guess. What's up? Well, I killed your medic before he could even respond. He was like, brrr, gone. Brass beast heavy hiding on point. Just FYI. Alright. Heavy's worst enemy is being outnumbered. I mean, that's a lot of people's worst enemy, though, to be honest. Queue up for some Aquarius. We already did an Aquarius game earlier. That's why I took it off the rotation. Alright, we're in there. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Watching for whoever right now. Get out of here. Gee, I wonder who that is. Yep, you tried. Get out of here. Let's go. That's just round one, though. Hey, brother, I gotta get out of here for now. Gonna show my girl Happy Gilmore and eat Chick-fil-A. Have a good stream. Yo, Legurbs, thanks as always, man. Have a great time with your girl. Can't believe she hasn't seen Happy Gilmore. That's gonna be awesome. She's gonna love it. What is the best map in TF2 in your opinion? To me, one of the funnest best maps. It's almost like a tie, so it's really hard to say, but I love Mountain Lab in Egypt. Those are two of my favorite maps ever. For payloads, I would say Aquarius and Odyssey. Some of the funnest maps ever. Hi there. Oh my god. You tried again, Tezuka. You tried. You tried. Why did we pop the Uber? What? Mountain Lab is peak, very fun map. Dude, Mountain Lab is so fun. If people don't understand how fun Mountain Lab is, they're just not playing the game right, bro. Let's kill this heavy. Let's kill this brass beast heavy. I'm so down. I'm so down. Nice. I'll meet her shoot around if you want. Please say he survived. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. There you go. Alright. Push him back in here. Oh, that's not good. Sup? Sup? Okay, running backwards now. I don't know, probably I'm tripping, but it looks like your Tomislav shots are more accurate than my Tomislav shots, like very accurate. I mean, I've practiced tracking for years now, so maybe. You might just be flicking around a little bit more wildly than me. You might have a higher, what do you call it, DSI? Ow. Yeah, I mean, there's no really other reason. DPI, yeah, Tsuzuki. That's what I was looking for. You might have a higher DPI than me, so you might kind of like, you know, shake a little bit more when you aim. I've made sure though that mine's pretty steady. And again, like one of the settings I look for when it comes to mouse sensitivity is just that I can do this. I don't want much faster than that or slower than that. I want to be able to like fully like basically just whip a 180. You know, it doesn't need to be like super fast, but just, you know. What is this demo guy doing with his hammer, bro? Oh my lord, like he was there in front of me and I'm like, what is he doing? And all of a sudden he's behind me. That was insane. Absolute magic trick. Oh my god, bro, what is going on here? This droid guy going ham. Can we take it back? Can we take it back? Looking like it. Let's go, team. Let's go! Beautiful. Hey, look, I can pick up the ammo from my dead body. Yay! Yay! Oh my god, thank you. Uncle Dane's gonna save us once again. Bro, just put that shit there. Hi. No. 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 Again. Help. Anybody? Anybody want to help me? Anybody at all want to help me? Oh my god. Thank you. Jeez. Alright, we're in. This heavy's just knocking my heavy off from... This heavy's just knocking my sentry around from, like, across the map. Oh. Come on, team. Come on, team. Take it. Nice. They have the greediest spy I've ever seen. He tunnel visions like crazy. That's Mr. Daddy. That is who you're talking about. Let's just put it here for now. Yeah. There he is. Oh, God. What did I just get hit by, dude? Shh. Couldn't even respond in time. Uh-oh. I might have to switch off engineer. I just don't know if the team's gonna be able to pull this one off. This time. Find out. Oh my god! Why? Medic? Medic. Thank you. Why is there a... Yeah, nice. Yo, I'm being stream sniped by this dude at this point. Okay, well either way. Can we still pull this one off, or? Maybe? Yeah, close. This dude's finding me a little bit too much for it to be coincidental. What I do in MVM is playing an engineer but not building anything. What? Joey, what do you think you would do if streaming wasn't an option? Like, what would be your secondary career choice? When I was a kid, I really wanted to be a professional wrestler. That would be cool. Had I gotten a lot bigger and had I also jumped on a bunch of steroids, like at a young age, I probably would have just done that. Would have been fun. But there's a lot of downsides that come with being a pro wrestler too. So being away from your family is definitely one of them. They do a lot of traveling, dude. A lot. There's a ton of wrestlers that get divorced, for sure, because of that type of lifestyle. Ric Flair having, what, 3 divorces, I want to say? Okay. I'm alive. On point. Guys, on point. Oh, I hit my kill bind button. Trying to type. Whoops! So I'd still be an entertainer? Yeah, maybe probably. What? Dude. No, it's not ER. This is just a guy that's like going specifically for me. Droid. That's cool, dude. Do you think it's possible Valve might get the MVM update its own name, like the heavy metal update or something? They could. I mean, they certainly wouldn't have to, but it'd be cool if they did. Like, why not, honestly? I don't know that they would call it heavy metal or anything that has to do with heavy unless they are actually planning on doing something for heavy in this update. Dude. Anyways, but yeah, I don't see them like doing that unless it was gonna like actually have something for heavy. Because I don't think they want to give the impression that it's, you know, gonna be like a heavy update or anything unless it actually is. Ow. God. Is TF2 still the main game you play? Oh, by far. Yeah, by far. Yeah, right now, I mean, TF2 is really the only game I play. I'm more so concerned with, like, editing and then the gym, you know, than I am, like, picking up another game right now. Mostly just because there's not a lot of other games I'd even want to play right now, to be honest with you. Like, when that new Zolik game comes out, I will be all over that, for sure. But, dude, this guy's getting so annoying with that. It's gonna be the Robotic Boogaloo 2 Electric Boogaloo. That could be cool. Hey, Joey, what are my chances of being able to interview you for, like, a 15-minute video? Like a podcast type deal? I mean, I could, but, I mean, that would probably do you better on your channel also if it was, like, a little bit later in your channel. Because, like, when you... If you get, like, somebody that's, like, well-known on your channel, but your channel is just starting up, it's usually not going to go as far as you think it would. Because, like, your channel hasn't, you know, really gotten picked up by the algorithm yet. Oh, my God. Ugh, team's just not there on that one, but... I think we might honestly lose this one. And like 4 of the people on the team are my viewers. Interesting. Alright. Hi there. Hi, Suzuki. I can tell by the taunt kill that was Suzuki. Alright. Move in. Hi. Dude, it's getting so annoying, bro. I'm definitely ready to have this lobby over with. Yo, Big Toe, is there a schedule or is this going to be a phase that'll pass? No, I've said the schedule for the last couple streams, but I need to put like the visual reminder under the stream on Twitch. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. That's when I've been going right now. Gives me time to work on other stuff as well, and also just get videos ready from the VODs. Alright, cool. got this one. 30 seconds left. Imagine having a banhammer in TF2 for real. That was the rumor about Gabe Newell back in the day. People said that he actually had a banhammer, like in game, and they made it as a joke on his Steam profile. Like people legit thought it was real after that. Damn, almost could have had that. What's up? GG. GG. Let's go. Let's go. That guy is super stream sniping you. His name was Droid, so there is a chance that was just the Elliot Droid guy again. Honestly, that was getting so annoying. That was like perfectly timed, like over and over again, where this dude would just land on me though. I think I'm gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more games, so might as well put the favorites in. Let's see. Pier? Yeah, I haven't done a Pier all day today. Why not? Let's see. Favorites only. Favorites only. Yeah, I'll keep him Brew. Brew's been a highlight for me lately. Sure, light too. Why not? Anyways, I'm off for tonight. Thanks for chatting, Joey. Good stream. Thanks, Suzuki. Thanks for coming by. I think you should have the Twitch and YouTube chats as separate chats. That would visually look bad, though. Like, if I had them, like, so it's supposed to... I could try to see if there's a way that I could basically have it show on y'all's end, because on my screen it shows like this. It shows a Twitch icon by your name, or it shows a YouTube icon. And I could see if I could have it show, like, on here as well for you guys. Because otherwise, having 2 separate chats would just look messy, to be honest. I'm already covering enough screen with, you know, having my face here and then having the chat up there. We got a game of embargo. Let's go. 4 spies. 4 spies. Four spies is crazy. Would be hard to look at 2 chats. Bro, I die enough just looking at 1 chat. Y'all saw that game where I died to the same soldier twice just because I was, bro, what the... Y'all saw the game where I died to the same soldier with the Beggar's Bazooka twice. Just skip this song. I don't know why it's, like, boosted on that one specifically. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Can you believe we're losing the first point on a team with 4 spies? Wild, right? Want to make the other team just completely uber paranoid. Have 4 spies on the same team, bro. My god. I lied. I will play another payload. I rarely try a stream snipe. That's really awesome of you. I appreciate, like, playing, like, maybe a game or 2 with people. When it's every single game, it does get kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Unless I invited you. It gets kind of annoying seeing the same person every single time, bro. I mean, only you get to see it as separate chats, not us. Have you heard about the Desolate Hope? It's a sci-fi game set in a distant planet in a dystopian, futuristic, abandoned human base years after the extinction of humanity. It's full of robots. It's for free and has 80s vibes. No, I've not heard of that. How does it play? Does it feel like, is it just like hordes and hordes? I did not mean to press that choice, sorry. Bro, what is going on? Am I stuck right now? Okay, I was gonna say. Isn't Desolate Hope the same game made by the guy... isn't Desolate Hope made by the same guy who made Five Nights at Freddy's? I have no idea, I'm just hearing about this for the first time. We're getting bodied right now, bro. I want to go spy so bad because I'm used to playing it here, but we have 4 spies, and I'm really not trying to be the 5th. soldier. I ask first because I'm not trying to be annoying. I want to be an idiot but not obnoxious. I appreciate it, Baffle. Alright, let's see. Ow. 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 What am I being chased by here? Ow. Ow. Can I take that? Thank you. There's a scout. Taunting on the point. Or spy, sorry. What's up? Maui? Once you have 3 spies, the game is dead for playing spy. It's too hard. I mean, dude, we're getting rolled right now and we deserve it. and another spy just left the game because, like, they're figuring out, like, oh, this isn't working. The 4 spy strategy isn't quite holding it down. It's crazy, right? Okay, here we go. You a spy? That guy's giving me spy vibes because it was a spy. Had a feeling there's something off about that. I've been trying out gun spy a little bit, and I think it's a very fun playstyle, honestly. What's up? What gun do you normally use for, like, accuracy? Sometimes 3 snipers work? Yeah, I could see that working. Like, I mean, you can still do that effectively, I think. The problem with doing, like, too many spies is just because then they start expecting it. The whole team becomes paranoid. And, like, when everyone's paranoid, it's not as easy for you to, you know, get people's backs. There we go. There we go. I'm guessing Zesty hates this map for not matching the theme. I believe he did. This was a very, unfortunately, hated map. I love this map. I think it's fun. It hasn't been fun this round because we've got, like, so many people that are playing spies and pretty much just led us to being rolled at the beginning, but... didn't have a solid composition to start. Oh my. Hi there. How many soldiers do y'all have right now, bro? Damn. Where'd that medic go? Thank you. Looks like they've got a sniper or something. Okay. What just happened? You tried. Get out of here with that. Oh god. Oh god. Just missed that crit. Medic? Medic? Oh, he barely has any health. That's why he's running so much. Didn't realize, sorry. Oh! This game, bro. We're getting rolled right now. Oh my god, how'd that miss, bro? We don't have an engineer. Not good. Not good. Yeah, GG. Rough start. Very serious. I like when TF2 maps explore themes never seen before in the game, and I love gimmicks shoved in. Exactly. Like, bro... a lot of the veteran players are tired of seeing the same type of look over and over. Zesty is one of the only ones I can think of that's like, I need the same type of look over and over. Like, I yearn for the look of the industrial, desert, whatever, business type look over and over and over again, bro. People like me, bro, I want to see types of different worlds. The mercs were known to travel. Show us different things, you know? That's one of the reasons why I want another desert payload map too. I think that would be so cool. There's a really good one that was used in TFC. TF2C, I should say. What's up, engineer? Ah! You got me. Same here, I love Embargo. Yeah, no, Embargo is great. The amount of effort that was put into this map is awesome. It's insane. It was cool, you even got like your little like cosmetic that matches the little robots in the maps too. Alright, so how many spies do we have now? Just one? Okay, we can do two. Two won't totally hurt. Ow. Ow, that'll hurt though. Yeah, he kind of loses me on his maps about TF2 points. I think Zesty has made a lot of very, like, good points in-game, and then I think he's made ones that, like, it's just very much his opinion. The best opinion Zesty had, in my opinion, of, like, all the big outspoken opinions he's had in this game, oh my god, is, the one he had about cosmetics, where they can just be, too much of the body can be painted. I completely agree with that take. I don't want it to where people can paint their cosmetics so much that it really does look like they're on a different team or something, or you just can't tell. Because being able to distinguish who's on your team immediately is a very good thing that TF2's had going for it for a long time here. Yep. Yep. I was like, maybe he didn't notice? No, he noticed. I got you. Anybody want to come to the guard? Anybody at all? Yep, gotcha. Trying to get this demo. There we go. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh, I just needed the health pack, bro. We playtested UEAK Crash's desert map, payload map. Arid past? I remember seeing you on there. I need to look up that map. UEAK Crash made insanely good maps. But yeah, I mean, why don't we have a desert payload map at this point? There's been two really good examples I can think of that just never made it in. Come on, come on. Since payloads are usually like one of the more loved, played map types. He's gonna chase me in here, isn't he? Yeah, he did. Oh, I'm not necessarily a good medic. I'm just trying here, trying to give my team what it needs to push this, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I love the animation of Heavy when he shoots at people and starts laughing. You just mean from like the Meet the Heavy video? Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Trying to check if we've got... No, Liz just went med? Okay, cool. We might still have a shot then. I was gonna say, like, our team just really has not cared about team composition this entire time. Been causing problems. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hi. God. Quick fix, bro. Just saved him. Ah! No, when you look at the Heavy in game, he starts laughing when you shoot. Oh, seriously? Damn, I didn't even know that. Oh, we should have had that demo, but they pulled the quick fix right there. I couldn't get him. Alright, do we have enough to pull this off last minute here? Get that dispenser out of here. Get that sentry out of here. We might be able to pull this off. We might be able to pull this off still. Is anybody near the cart? Anybody at all? Alright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're making the moves we need. Let's push. Let's push. Let's push. Let's push. Team. 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 Nope. Nope. Oh, fuck. Just lost our medic to that demo night. No. 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 No, it wasn't even the Tomislav's accuracy, because I was hitting him. He had a quick fix on him. Ugh, dude. Goodness. That was a rough one. First loss on stream. Ah, we were like completely undefeated today until then, but I should have left when I saw the team composition, honestly. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll call it a stream here. I'm thinking we'll try to get one of these, either Odyssey, one of my absolute favorites. Let's do, yeah, final 5 maps to choose between. Looks like the spy, when he misses a start, he has the angry face. Oh my god, I didn't even know that. It's just the Tomislav's lower fire rate. Again, I don't even think it was like anything to do with like the gun or the accuracy. It was that he had the quick fix turned on while he was doing it. So he was trying to go in and out of my vision, which he was doing successfully. And quick fix is just gonna keep you alive like that. The Tomislav's lower fire rate. Where is the server, bro? It's dead. Try again. Quick fix is OP sometimes once you have overheal enough. Sometimes. I feel like a lot of medics don't know when to use it though, for sure. Like they'll end up picking a quick fix medic when you really need like a stock Uber or something. So it's like just enough medics need to like learn like when is the right time to actually use it. God, this music's so good. What's above me? Specker? Is it really? Okay, cool. We're good. This guy named Mallet. Oh, the pyro, poor baby. What do you mean? Was it at the very beginning? Why are we kicking the Sips guy? Also, who's on my team without a name, bro? What is going on with this? Wait, hold on. Why is there a guy on my team with no name? Are there any maps you loved on release but hate now? No. There's maps that, like, I was kind of, like, hopeful to be in the game that got in the game. The one I can think of... There's two that I can think of that I was like, oh, maybe these would be cool, and then they got in and I hated them. Are Bread Space and Overgrown. Overgrown is just legitimately just too big. It's just too annoyingly big. And then, Bread Space is just also kind of the same thing, honestly. Bread Space is huge. The guy with no name is Clint Eastwood? Hold on. I'm trying to find out who they are. Borneo, Odyssey, Manhattan. I honestly can't tell who that is. It's gotta be somebody playing offline. Like with their status and stuff offline, I mean. What in the world? That's so weird. Completely hidden. What's up? Almost. I've been really enjoying Dust Bowl again on Heavy. It's fun. Did you play Bread Space today? No. Good lord. You like Bread Space on Heavy? No way, dude. I don't like any map that's too huge because it's just not fun for the Heavy. It takes forever to run from place to place. Obviously being because you're the slowest character. I mean, you can do a little bit to negate that, you know, wearing different stuff, but... Great job. Yeah, the stream sniping hammer demo is back. Luckily, the Uncle Dane lookalike did pulled a Mr. President from me. He got in the way on accident. Hi there. Thought that felt off. Alright. Maybe we can bring it back for one final minute here? Maybe? Uh-oh. Run back, run back, run back. Spy Scout. Nice. Holy. Thank you, medic. Actually goated. I just saved my ass there. Alright, beautiful. Oh, hi there. Oh, he's got a buddy this time. He's got a pocket quick fix. I see. Just stay on point. Just stay on point. We got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They had a heavy last second. Alex, you gotta do it. You gotta loop around. Alex, Alex, Alex. Alex actually might be able to save this if they play it right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. Oh, my God. We had that, too. And they're, according to Mr. Daddy here, they're not kicking the stream sniper demo guy. Bermuda I found pretty heavy to play on heavy. Yeah. No, he is. Can I look at the other medic in game? Dude, I can't see a name on there. I do not know. I genuinely don't know who that is. That's weird. They're on my friends list, but it's no name showing. I'll probably just check their profile when I get the chance here. I'm like genuinely so confused. That's a spy. There's 2 spies there actually. Wow. Okay. They got there really fast. Alright. Hi there. Nope. Oh, you lost your medic. That's unfortunate. Hi there. Why can't I get the point yet? This one's looking better. Off to a better start here. Alright. That's a spy. Soldier. Nice. Medic. Thank you. Let's say I got like 2 health. Bermuda is a heavy map. Now it makes sense why you like it so much. Bermuda is more, it has the ability to be more close quarters if you play it right. It has a lot of flank routes and stuff, so I can see that. Usually attack defend maps are though, honestly. Ooh. I thought there was a sniper there. Whatever. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, of course. What's up, Heavy? Nice miss demo. Oh, the fuck. Dang, all my lobbies tonight keep being rolls. Hey, some nights are like that, bro. You like narrow maps? I mean, just for the heavy in general, you don't want to be in super open spaces, right? Because of how slow you are and how big of a target you are. So generally, you want to have some maps that that kind of like give you spaces to hide, to flank, etc. for the heavy. For it to be a better map for the heavy anyway. Thank you. Nope. Beautiful. Goodness. I'm gonna say, if he doesn't die. Really wanted them to peek it. Yeah, this round went a lot better. Ow. Hi there. Alright. Lost your medic over that? Got 17 health left, by the way. I'm not gonna be able to pull this off quite well. Nice. Alright. See if we can take this dub with my mystery teammate here. Oh, it's just engineer. But I can't see their name. I see. Wait, no. No, engineer's somewhere else. So who is this? Bro, what? Whoever it is has 17,000 hours in the game. Bro, what? I don't know who this is. I gotta figure this out after. Dang, the cheater is scout now. Look out, blue team. Uh-oh. He's up to his usual shenanigans. Nope. That's a spy. gold pan is enough reason to keep them at it. That's a good bit. Dude, I don't know what that is. Or where that's from, or... I want to figure it out, but... After this stream ends, I'm going to investigate a little bit further. I'll get to the bottom of this. Big Joey, please accept the beard. Alright, I'll accept the Uncle Dane beard after this. Thank you for your generous donation. Alright, here. GG on that. Good recovery, medic. Goodness. Good pull. Oh. Hi. Can I borrow your ammo real quick? Thank you. Alright, they did get that spy. Cool. The medic guy has a wiki cap. He must be important. That's that guy. A wiki cap. Dude, I don't know. I'm trying to piece together the clues, guys, and I still don't know. I don't know who that is. God, this flank is crazy. Ow. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Mr. Daddy's taunting the cheater on their team. GG. Yeah, notice how Mallet leaves at the very end. Thank you for keeping him off my back. Appreciate that. Alright. That's the stream, boys! Let's throw it to somebody real quick. Let me check and see who we've got live on Twitch right now. Let's see. Twitch. In all caps. Got Salty Fish, but he's playing a different game. Let's see the Team Fortress 2 streamers right now. Let's see. Slime Girls? What is a slime girl, bro? I don't know, but I think y'all are about to find out. Tourmaline Hazard. Alright, I can remember that. I'm gonna send you guys that way. Raid Tourmaline Hazard. Tell him Joey sent you. Uh-oh. It says it's mature themes. Tell him Joey sent you. Have fun, you guys. Uh-oh. It says it's mature themes. Beautiful. See you guys Monday, 7 p.m.